In Theta, the spur controls everything. The conversation is dominated by the spurg. Over the next 2 hours or however long they stay sober, you will lose intelligence. Enjoy Theta Thursday. Your hosts, Dawn and Rhea, Mifune, and some shitty guests.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this week on Theta Thursday. We have a wonderful fort and death and destruction for Pappy this evening. And with us, we have Mr. Ben Rush.
Hi there.
For Canada Day, because it is also a beautiful day in Canada. As well as Greg, Don, and Sanchki. All the people are here.
No, Mifune, Canada Day. What is that? What does that commemorate for Canada?
You tell me, man. I didn't learn Canadian history. You think I do research before the show? Because I fucking don't. Well, Greg, what's Canada Day all about?
It's our birthday, man. How old are we this year,
Wait,
man?
was Gilbert Gottfried Canadian?
It was like the 158 a few years back, so 150 something.
So Canada's 150 years old, is what you're saying.
We're a young country compared to like a lot of the world, right? A lot of the world is like some of those countries are like millions of years old and shit, right?
Millions.
Yeah, like the fucking history of Europe. You got those old like 10,000-year-old castles and stuff. I don't know, man. I didn't pay any attention in school.
So we need Canada facts to start us off before we start talking about the fort. We have so much to talk about.
We have Canada facts?
I got it.
Should we just watch last year's show to see what facts we talked about last
Did you know that we have the longest coastline in the world? Canada does.
Wow,
so,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you got a fishing rod, like fuck, it's a good place to fish.
And here's another Canada fact: you guys got more lakes inside of Canada than there are lakes outside of Canada.
Fuck, stay away from our water, California, you fuckers.
So
I'm sorry if I offended anyone from California.
I've heard rumors that Alterari is supposed to eat a hat tonight.
An ass?
A hat. Greg, you're losing your hearing because of your old age.
Dude, I'm fucking ancient.
Is he going to be on stream? Is he going to be coming with us? Or is he gonna be
I don't know. Does someone want to message Alterari and tell him to go on and eat his hat?
Whoever's in Mr. Phoenix fleet right now, go ahead and tell him to get on Theta Thursday and stream him eating a hat.
Tell him to come on Theta Thursday. We'll watch him eat that hat. We are at 3 minutes and 30 seconds until this first Fortizar of the evening comes out.
Oh, I just Googled Canadian fact, and I got one right here. In late June, this is recent, the remains of 751 people, mostly indigenous children. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind about that.
You don't want to go there, man.
Yeah, let's leave those alone. Let's just say we have a little bit of a dark past, like I think a lot of countries on Earth do.
Oh man, that was on top of a couple more thousand. Oh boy. So,
well, we do have I think the northern restaurant in the world. It's a Tim Horton near the North Pole. Because we got Timmy's all over. And if you see a Timmy in space, good chances it's one of Sorry's because we got them all over. And you're near one of our systems.
So I got a question for Greg specifically, and it's regarding the Frenchies of up there. You know, so Greg, when you're a little lad growing up in Canada, are you forced to learn French? Is just French? Does everyone know French, or just like a shit amount of French, or like?
No, we got here in Ontario, which is predominantly an English-speaking province. We have to take 1 year of high school French mandatory. And like some people do, what they do now is they'll put their kids in immersion, right? Which means that they're taught in French in like kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 or some shit. Like they learn English at home, right? But they learn all their French, like they're completely immersed. So they're bilingual by the time they're in like grade 6. It's pretty smart.
Yep. Well, it looks like
Only
we
1 year of
are-
high school. Very interesting.
It looks like we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds down until this fort comes out of reinforcement. No sign of the Pappy fleet yet. If they're coming, we're looking at 415 people in local.
What is the importance of this fort, Mifune?
This is one of the many Pappy structures in Tenerife that are dying. This one is just another fort. The very, very important fort is in 2 hours and 30 minutes from now. I'm gonna move the cameraman over there just in case there's a fight later down the line. If we want to stay on the air until that fort comes out, we can. Have a bit of a party tonight.
How much is this fort? Like, exactly how much damage are we doing?
For this particular fort, I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just one of the Pappy renters, their Fortizar. But a Fortizar alone in current market price is somewhere between 14 and 15 billion, fully fitted.
Yeah, with the core and everything. Okay. Yeah.
With the core and everything. So shit gets whacked. We're already seeing a structure gunner trying to bomb the.
Yeah, breaking report, Mifune, from the front lines. I'm reporting for the front lines. That's why I'm not on camera. That, and I also have bacon bits in my beard. They're the fuckers are lobbing bombs at us.
They are indeed.
Yeah.
I was just talking about.
Pretty rude.
Only terrorists use bombs. I also noticed they started shooting us before we started shooting at them.
Yeah, so they shot first.
So this is
all right, and it's out.
We are looking at the structure coming just out. What's the record for pausing a fort? Isn't it like 58 seconds, I think, right, for pausing it?
Something like that.
Something like that. I think we stopped it at 57 this time.
What kind of ammo should I be shooting at this thing?
Ask your
It
FC,
doesn't
Greg.
matter.
No, I can't.
It doesn't
Don't get mad
matter.
at me.
So we are seeing the second Imperium fleet landing on grid, ready to shoot and ready to fight.
What's that fleet full of?
I believe this is a Serb fleet, it looks like.
Ooh, Serbs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Serbs there.
But wait a minute, Mifune. Isn't there a damage cap on forts?
Yes, there is, but
There is not right now, actually.
no, not
Wait,
on the
there
whole
is on
timer.
the
There
whole-
is.
Yeah, on the whole, there is.
So there is a damage cap, but the reason for fielding multiple fleets in the same area is for grid control. In the case that Pappy does show up to Tango, we are establishing a pre-grid control. So, you know, if I'm going to have my Ron USC crown moment here, right? If a hostile fleet suddenly were to sino in on top or below the Fortizar, both of those bases are covered. Right, so if they end up sinoing near the bottom of the Fortizar, well then we have our little Serb fleet here to engage them at that angle, whereas the Tempest fleet issues have the top of the Fortizar covered. So it's all about grid control and grid placement here.
I see, okay. But what are the odds they actually do form?
For this Fortizar, Lord if I know. For T2, I hope to God they fucking form.
Why T2? Why is T2 so important?
Because that is their current, well, technically now former staging for the past couple of months with the Jeff deployment and with the war. T2 has been their staging in Tenerife and Firespace, and we are killing their staging for Fortizar. They have already extracted all of their capitals out of T2, as far as I can tell.
Well, let us not forget that if you're playing Eve, your brain's not that big. So if you're told to extract your capital ship, which is an expensive ship, you may just ignore that completely. And so I think the reason it's so expensive is if we blow up that Fortizar, a lot of capitals that were not moved are now in asset safety, which means they...
What does that mean?
I don't know, Mifune, what the fuck is asset safety?
Asset safety is the process of taking all of your shit in one of your player-owned citadels, and when it dies, it gets moved to an NPC station in Losec, where you can then collect it. It is a safety mechanic for your assets, in the case that you cannot get your stuff out. Assets.
But from
right
here, it's Misaba, I think, right?
From here, it's what?
Misaba,
Yes, I believe so.
which is controlled by
for a
friends.
fee, right?
Also, I would like to preface that this fort is the appetizer.
Yes, this fort is the appetizer for tonight's course.
Caesar salad of forts is what you're saying.
When it goes to safety and when it does a loot pinata from the chat. So in order for it to be a loot pinata, the structure has to be abandoned, which means it hasn't been fueled for a very long time. It hasn't been cored. It hasn't been used. Basically, if you abandon a structure without picking it up, it will be abandoned. And after it's abandoned, that's when the structure is a loot pinata. I believe the last time we saw a large loot pinata was Army of Mangoes when they got screwed over.
Artakar.
Yeah.
I remember that was funny as hell.
But I thought it was only like 48 hours after it was out of fuel.
Is it
now,
only
speaking
48?
of abandoned, Sansky, did your dad ever come back with the smoke?
No.
Jesus.
No.
God,
No.
Greg.
Another
He
Too close to home for some people.
a really specific brand of cigarettes because he's having a hard time finding them.
I would like to point out, hold on, Nanok did 73 months tonight, so snaps for Nanok.
Oh, he's
That's
he's a Theta hero too, man.
That's how many years?
Another question from chat from Nero. What if you eject from your Loki to run away? That makes you Zero Muskie, and that makes you a bitch.
Don't be a bitch, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't be like Zero Muskie, fellas. Fight
the
like a
grid
man.
is not secure, Mifune.
Oh no!
I see Caracals.
Crackle.
Caracals, where?
What threat do they pose to us?
Are we allowed to shoot him?
No, you only shoot what you're told to shoot.
God damn it!
Oh, there's 3 shuttle and 1 malediction. Okay, so be careful.
Yeah,
okay.
close up. There we go.
The Caracals are currently off of the Fortizar. Whether or not they're friendly or not, Lord if I know.
We should give a shout out to Zentar, who earlier this week became a made man, who is now part of the Alliance directorship or whatever it's called. Congratulations, Zent! You're a good dude, and you deserve all the accolades.
I decloaked, and it is because I'm making my meaningful contribution.
Okay.
Against the.
Please don't shoot our cameraman.
Where are you?
Oh yeah, you're gonna get shot. You better get out of there.
I think
You're too close to
I think-
battleships. They're gonna shoot you.
I think the ship is still named INN Cameraman. Please don't shoot.
That just puts a huge target on your back.
Just tell everyone you're not armed, and hopefully they believe you.
It worked during the war twice. It worked during the war twice, so that's all that matters. Yes, I'm in the process of doing that, Don. I'm currently warping back to.
It's so hard to find a good cameraman that's not so worried about,
my meaningful contribution. Excuse you. All right, this isn't incursions. I can't just make a meaningful contribution by repping somebody.
Actions. We got fighters.
We have Fortizar fighters that have immediately been recalled.
Oh.
Now, Mifune, how much ISK do you expect to lose tonight? Because you seem to be doing a lot of that lately.
Tonight I expect to lose no less than 300 billion ISK.
Nice.
That's a keep star.
Damn right. Where's Pappy at, man?
Well, I think they're just like this. Remember, this is the appetizer. They're skipping appetizers, going straight.
They're going
to the main
straight
course
to the main course tonight, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's Zero Muskie? I need to watch him eject from another Loki.
They're not gonna show up. They're too pussy to do anything. They're just gonna be like, man.
Yeah, I heard through the grapevine that Fire got no balls. Mifune, what do you think of that? Is that true, or is that just?
I think that's an accurate assessment.
So, with the lack of testicles, how do they seem to resolve this issue that we are shooting their fort? I've seen the caracals. I see the caracals. Okay.
I think their resolve is to go to their rentees and say, "Hey, fork up an extra 12 bill a month."
Yeah, I got a question because I really don't know the answer to this one. So this Keepstar is owned by an alliance. Is this alliance a renter alliance or?
I believe so. Alterari is in the chat. Would you like to clarify who exactly these people are?
It's lacking testicular fortune.
An Alterari, right? What's this about? You're eating ass or something tonight?
Apparently he is.
No, he's eating a hat.
He's eating a hat. What's the hat?
And what kind of hat?
Thanks, Bex. Well, that's what they've been trying to like figure out. Should it be a beanie? Should it be like a baseball cap? Should it be a cowboy hat?
It's gotta be a cowboy hat, man. He needs to eat the cowboy hat, 100%.
I think a cowboy hat will do a little too much damage to his insides. I'm thinking just a normal baseball hat.
What team, though?
What team? Now that's the question. Well, it is Canada Day, and they suck at baseball, so I don't know.
We invented it.
You did? I didn't know that.
Basketball and baseball.
No, basketball was invented in Indiana.
Yeah, you didn't invent basketball there, bud. That was Canadian propaganda. I'm sorry.
Greg, what are the two sports that we invented?
We invented lacrosse.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And we invented hockey and basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Three
We did
sports,
not
man.
make basketball.
Yeah, we did.
No.
So if
It
I
was like
Google,
James Nesmith or something like that.
if
Look
I
it
Google
up.
who invented basketball, it won't come up with dead indigenous people again, right?
No, it won't, man. Fuck's sakes, dude. Yeah, no, it was like I think his name was Nesmith or something like that.
Springfield College alumnus James Nesmith invented basketball on campus in the college in 1891. Wow.
Yeah, but he was just because he was Canadian. He was Canadian American. He didn't make it in Canada. You guys don't get to claim that you made it.
The telephone was also invented in Canada by Alexander Graham Bell in Brantford.
That is true. I have been to that place to see it. Like,
you've been to Brantford?
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my God, Ghost.
Hey, Ghoster's here. And I think my Discord crashed. Alright, cool boys and girls. My Discord crashed. Ghoster, you caused my Discord to crash, you asshole.
This is why we can't have nice things, Mifune. Maybe you should buy a better computer.
Well, what happened to all this shit, man?
There we go. Alright, we're back.
Alright, we are back. Ghoster's got a call. Ghoster, who is it?
It's work related. They can wait. It's stream time.
Take it on stream, man.
Question.
Tell your work to fuck himself.
You gotta take it on the stream, and you just gotta say, "Hello, this is my taco shop, and funeral home where yesterday's corpse is today's meat."
Ghoster, unmute. We need to talk to him.
Yeah, you're still muted. Oh my goodness.
Ghoster, I want to talk to him. Give him peace of my mind for interrupting our stream.
So, because we only have this boring Fortizar to watch, and it's obviously it's Canada Eve Day. So who's excited for the new Boys episode coming out tonight?
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
It's filmed in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, which is my hometown, Don.
That's a good one. Wow.
I know a lot of is that why it looks like such a shithole?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you star in it? Were you an extra?
No, I wasn't.
Are you going to be the next urethra victim?
Were you not an extra? I was going to say, were you an extra in the Herogasm scene, or?
Yeah, I provided some of the semen.
Why has that not been a reaction GIF yet of him getting like blasted by that stuff? Like, I wanted to send that in the Theta Discord so bad, but it's not a reaction GIF yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Zero Muskie in system. Now, who wants to take bets that he is going to eject from another Loki tonight? Any bets? I'll take the 50 mil bet that he
is he in a Loki?
I have no clue he's in.
If they haven't started recording capitals now, they're not. Oh wow, tie-dye cannot figure itself out.
Would you 1v1 Zero Muskie at the Sun right now, Mifune?
In a bomber?
Yeah, I dare you to 1v1 Zero Muskie. Someone do that.
Muskie, you watching the stream?
Are you
Muskie, X up if you want to 1v1. Winner keeps the fort.
Do you see what's on grid right now? That starts with a little F.
Yes, I do.
I also
maybe. I doubt it, but I'm just saying maybe.
He is now.
It may mean
nothing.
Grid.
He warped off grid, Dawn. You called him out and he warped off grid.
What is
so?
Or he docked, one of the two.
No,
I just got some intel
him warp off grid
from a friend of mine who may or may not be a spy. That he is currently in a serve fleet of 30 people. This friend of mine is not in the Imperium, so you figure the rest of that out. So we may have some action there.
Is it a test
30
that
yeah, that might be like a RMC just there that having fun.
No, Zarek, Herogasm. No, there's 10 episodes, guys. So you've got 7, 8, 9, and 10 to go.
Alright, okay, Dawn, am I gonna really have to start watching The Boys just so I can know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yes, because, oh my god. Jensen Ackles is the hottest man right now, and I would like... It's very rare, like, it's been a rare case lately for, like, a one guy to, like, really get stuck in your head, but
No, I'm
yeah, it
telling
must
you,
be weird.
Dawn,
Never happened to me.
Dawn, have you seen Invincible yet?
They're releasing one at a time, Zarek.
Hold up. Dawn, have you seen
No,
Invincible
I've not seen
yet?
I've not seen it. I watch clips and scenes and stuff, but not actually watched it.
You have to watch it. Like, if y'all like The Boys, you would love Invincible.
See,
It's
I already
so
know what
good.
happens with it, so I might at
Well,
some point.
that's the whole thing. Because
I didn't watch The Boys when it first came out. I didn't watch it till almost season 2 was about to start.
No,
and I was like, I have Prime Video. I might as well watch it. And then,
the whole thing with Invincible is that you know he is the villain, right? Like it's a twist villain. You know he's the villain, but the characters in the show do not.
Yeah, I know. So what's funny is someone in chat asked how many stories has Don written about Jensen. I think I'm at 3.
Are you gonna post them in Held Up?
No, I don't write them down. It's way too disconnected.
I don't care.
I think I'm at 3 solid.
We've gone, almost 4 years now without a Dawn fanfic? Like, we need another.
Ghoster, you just got called out on Fleet.
Ghoster, what did you do?
He's not paying attention.
Yeah, we're supposed to do something. I didn't hear what we were supposed to do either, but...
Ghoster, unmute your bloody mic, as I think the Canadians will say. I don't know.
No, that's bloody is British, right?
Oh, that's Dave Archerville. Yeah. Okay.
Bloody hell or some bullshit.
Anka.
Listen. I tried to get a genuine Brit to come on, but he wanted to be like, I haven't watched Steve in 10 days, so.
Okay, so bloody is AU and EU, which is not their day. It is Canada's day. Which, that's a good segue. I mean, let's not remember that Canada is a country because they were allowed to be a country. Unlike the much more superior United States, who wears Canada as a hat, we fought for it. Speaking of hats, Alterari is still here. I don't see, what type of hat are you eating?
Do you know why the White House is white?
Why?
Look that up.
Canadians burned down the first one.
Ghoster, wake up. Guys, for anybody who's watching the stream, Ghoster's on a work call, so he's, like, not paying attention at all.
Texas bird law?
Allowed by Texas bird law. It is a reference to this show called Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I believe. A good show. Talking about shows.
I dropped my monster condom that I have for my Magnum.
I'm seeing lots of fighters. Is that 5 fighters I see? The full...
Yes, it is, and it's going
after
Sir Cuddles.
All the tubes of fire. Oh, no.
Sir Cuddles, no.
What was I supposed to do in this week, Greg?
Move closer, I think. Something.
Move closer?
I think so.
Are you wandering, or... Oh, you're sitting in the back there like a...
R.I.P. Sir Cuddles,
cap fleet
man.
or the subcap fleet?
On the subcap. Like, just keep it range on
John
me.
hasn't said it. Like, it's fine. We're chilling.
So I noticed that I feel like Sir Cuddles, he's what I call a professional victim. Always on the short end of the stick. I don't know how he gets himself involved in that.
I love Sir Cuddles, man.
I love him too. Because
no, he did his job because he dragged the fighters so far away that now that they're going to die as they come back to the structure. So it's fine.
I got a lot of lag right now. Eve fucking blows. Maybe it's the 27 accounts open.
It's a lot of button clicks.
There you go. One less.
Well, we have input broadcasting here. Oh, never mind.
I will say, if the people enjoy watching the structure bashes and stuff, like, we'll be happy to stream more. It's just that it's not as much fun when it's not a giant keepstar with, like, a huge super cat fleet destroying it.
Yeah, there's not even tie-dye right now.
I noticed a big blue blob had just warped off. Are they going to go do something else, or repositioning?
No, they're
know?
repositioning.
Fighter.
They went to kill the fighters, and now they are repositioning. The fighters are coming back out once again.
Ooh, another fleet of fighters.
To try and kill a straggler or two.
Moving to you.
Wait, what?
Oh, my bad. I was way off the fleet. I didn't even see that they moved.
My
camera was at the wrong angle.
I'm going to be honest here. This is one of the worst structure gunners I've ever seen.
Greg, where's your webcam?
That hard.
It's Make Fun of Canada Day, and I can't even see you to make fun of.
It's because Greg's got Canadian bacon all in his beard.
No, it's bacon bits. It ain't even real bacon. No, I can't do like 8 things at once, and I've got 3 different things going on.
So, hey, Greg.
Hey, Ghoster.
What do the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common?
I don't know. What do the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common?
They both look good until they hit the ice.
Oh, that's a good one. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, hey?
Sorry.
You know, I'm a big Leafs fan.
Since it's Canada Day or Canada Day Eve, and Ben is our resident or is our guest Canadian, do you want to talk a little bit about your corporation, as well as your pretty much? I was pretty surprised about your run in the CSM. Because we haven't talked to you since then.
Yeah, it was quite good. We got like a really good support from actually a lot of communities. I'm from.
You made it pretty far.
Yeah, 26th round, so the 18th. Well, I'm quite happy about that. So yeah, I've been all around. Well, thanks to you guys, this show helped me. But I've been something like on 7 shows. Plus a lot of legwork with different communities.
Billy's here. Billy's here.
Billy is here.
That is Billy's alt.
That's Billy.
Can someone describe?
Wait, Billy's here?
Billy is here.
I'm so sorry.
Who is Billy?
I did not mean to interrupt you, but I just saw
That's all right.
come in.
That's quite the big news, actually.
Omen Navy issue. Billy's packing a punch this time.
No, he was in a Vedmac.
No, he was in a Vedmac. The Omen Navy issue is just some random horde dude.
No, that's his fleet.
He has a fleet?
His fleet just warped off. Never mind.
Can you call 4 people a fleet?
Maybe?
Well, 4 people, don't you call that test?
I call that a pest, not a fleet.
I would like to think, Ben, that our show gave you a little bit of a bump in the numbers.
Yes, it does. Yes, that was what I was thinking about, talking about. All the shows have been really great. We got, I got the Ashtarotis. I got this competition.
They don't get blown up.
Where I actually get the wormhole candidate down on a 1v1 at the Sun at Jita. That was quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, we got some action, so I might be lagging in the discussion. But yeah, it was quite good, and I got the support from people from the German community, from the French community, obviously, the whole of RMC. Japanese community also reached out to me, and yeah, so
very
really,
nice.
It was really, really great.
honestly, saying that you had I think you had about 400 or 500 votes, I think, before you got knocked out, somewhere in there. Maybe
at the end, it was about the 500 because I got transferred at the end.
Yeah. Which is honestly super powerful. If you don't have a block to hold you, that's how Pando made it on, because Pando did not get many votes from in it specifically because Brisk got most of them, right? But Pando was on a ton of other ballots as the second or third person. So if you can get yourself on there on the trickle down, which the only way to do that is to go on shows, to be active in the communities, get people's attention. Villy's back on the grid. So it was really, I was very excited because I did vote for you on one of my accounts.
Billy just
I don't know if it actually mattered, but
all votes
Billy
matter.
Just left system.
Hate you.
Let's go. This fort is at, we are looking at 7% on the Fortizar.
So they're going to try to scoop the core thing too, aren't they?
I'm not entirely sure. There's
probably we usually try to. That's 10 bill right there, right?
Docked. Yes, that's 10 bill right there, I think.
10, alright.
So that's probably why those caracals are there, is to clear out bubblers or whatever.
Yeah, the caracals are still alive.
But
no
I have
more shuttles,
I
though.
have all fleet comms muted, so this is complete speculation on my part.
Well, if you're speaking of the blue caracals, I've been keeping them up for
the
a
white
while.
Ones.
Oh, with who are they?
Womp.
Oh yeah. Womp are in our fleet right now.
Oh, okay.
All the beavers together.
That's true. Guys, if you are Canadian and you want to be with your fellow maple-eating brethren, Ben has a great Canadian alliance that he's been growing. You guys joined up with being Imperium friends. You're not Imperium. We are friends of the Imperium during the war down in Aquarius.
I may or may not
year and a half ago.
I may or may not be piggybacking off of your fleet there. I'm not in fleet, but the cameraman is dealing damage to the Fortizar and just kind of anchoring on you guys. But
okay, let's see if I can get on the skill mail.
I want final blow.
That's what she said. But
do we have a skin for whoever gets final blow? Do you guys got any
reload my shit?
Any skins you can give away?
I'm not entirely sure. But the Fortizar is at 1%. The Fortizar is
there you
down.
Go.
Dead.
Down.
There's a fucking thing.
That impel, that's gonna be the guy trying to scoop the core.
Oh, there is no damage cap. I thought there was.
Dead.
There is a damage cap, just not on the shield. The shield doesn't have a damage cap.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
so
we
the shield you can just blast through, like Greg's mom.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Damn, Dawn. Fucking harsh on Canada Day too.
Yeah.
Canada Day Eve. So that's really the day to play Eve in Canada.
Well, it's Canada Day Eve time, right?
Yeah.
It's been Canada Day for half hour now.
Bright lights, bigger city, gentlemen. We have 105 million ISK impel that did scoop the quantum core. But
it wasn't.
It got it and it dropped.
It got it and it drops because it's 100%.
It's 100% drop rate.
It's 100% drop rate.
Oh, that's right.
It's gonna drop either way. But the fact that we got him, that's funny.
Well, it's 100% drop rate from the structure, but if you get it, you got the 50% chance there.
See, I think the trouble is that the bubbles aren't really a problem for him. It's being able to actually loot it from the wreck and activate the warp nullifier, all without getting killed from your 20-second invulnerability timer.
Mifune, the kill mail for the Fortizar is in, and fucking Sundering Hero Ham Chunk Big Hams from Sundering gets the final blow. Congratulations. Contact Mifune Swordgod in game, and he will give you your billion ISK.
He said 10 billion at the start of the stream. Remember? 200 billion.
We got a skin for you or something somewhere. I got a code somewhere.
So what happens now?
So now we have.
Why is that here?
Let me check the time real quick on this other
I don't want to particularly call this player out, but someone is big Chad balling right now on field, and I've never noticed.
So we have an hour and a half until the really, really, really big timer. So, do we want to stay on air for an hour and a half?
Goddamn right we do.
We do?
Not an hour and a half. No, what I think we might want to do is
stop
just
being
like
a fucking downer. You can leave whenever you want.
I got fucking food to make, bitch.
Well, then go make your
Don.
food. We'll chill.
Bye.
I know.
We will chill here. Of course, I'm probably going to grab a beer in between. But now that the Fortizar is dead and Pappy never showed, I am going to start moving our very special cameraman over to the second Fortizar for tonight's killing.
Oh, do we have another cameraman?
No,
or are you gonna go get
it's the
there?
same cameraman, but I'm gonna get there. It's about 12 jumps to go for that, so it shouldn't be too difficult as long as Pappy stream snipers try to take a call.
I want us. I think we should just go punch Frat in the face soon. For funsies.
I think Bray's already got that covered.
Not for like vengeance or anything, just for funsies.
You know,
like they've got big fleets.
You
right?
know, I was talking to Casey because me and Casey kind of we bond a little bit because we watch this one MMO YouTuber that we both watch. And I was talking to him the other day, and he's like, dude, I'm so excited to kick Frat's teeth in. Like, Frat may be rich. Like, Frat is rich. But they are fucking terrible at PvP and EVE. Like, the only reason they ever win fights is because N+1. But give them an even fight, and Frat will lose fucking horribly.
That's like, I feel very like attacked right now because that's kind of like us. We're not very good.
No, but Frat, you forget, Frat is the ones that literally got baited into jumping 14 of their supers on a fleet in their staging system and then lost all 14 supers.
I mean, yeah.
And then they bubble camp Snuff for months to the point where they literally still have the anchorable bubbles on that gate in for HW.
So that Impel, the wreck of that Impel, something may have happened to it.
Someone salvage it?
Not exactly.
Don't say the core actually got stolen from us.
Not exactly.
Well, pray tell.
What can happen to Rex?
It got blown up. Someone shot at it, didn't they?
Possibly. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, but it seems like that was the chatter.
Interesting.
It didn't get looted because only certain things can carry it.
Well,
right.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, a destroyed core is sometimes better, you know?
No. How was 10 billion ISK off the table better?
Is that like a destroyed Gila? Is this fucking sometimes better than non-destroyed Gila and Mifune?
Jay didn't lose his shit in 1DQ. It was D-Tech W. Get your history right. Deja Voodoo.
What are you doing?
Do we have a small creature talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be me, but I think that I'm on some kill mail as a Logi. Well, aside from the 4 that I got my drones on.
What is going to better now? And I'm having a super in your room.
So yeah, like I don't know if they changed something. If Logios are now on kill mail.
No,
but,
it was later. But so now that the main event is kind of over with, and we're gonna get Mifune the right spot and kind of get prepared for the next, event to happen. I believe some new stuff came out this week, and it keeps making messages at me, and I don't like it.
So basically, what happened this week was today we saw the release of the revamped air careers. We can go ahead and we can look at that once we get the cameraman in place if we want to look at that and look at what it entails.
A lot of people are excited about that, Mifune.
I am very excited for it, because not only is it something new, the big thing is that, you know, every time CCP revamps the new player experience, they're always revamping that tutorial, right? We went through the Aegis tutorial, we went through the Aurora tutorial, and now we're on the Air tutorial, right? That first, like, 30 minutes of gameplay, that's all they have focused on for years. They are finally done with that, and because of the career agent revamp, we are seeing CCP move on with the NPE, and they are starting to shape it into a full new player experience that'll hopefully take a few days and really explore all the aspects of EVE for new players. So that instead of a new player trying EVE and saying, "Oh my God, what is this complicated mess?" new players are gonna look at EVE like, "Wow, there's a lot for me to do here. That's great. That could be my new game," you know.
Yeah, I tried it. I've built up like an alpha tune, and it's good. It's good. It's just that like with the engine change and maybe DirectX 12 or I don't know, the loading time for the station were so long. Like doing through the NPE plus the carrier missions for let's say Soldier of Fortune, the name. Took me 3.5 hours complete all those missions and like doing like the NP. That's way too long.
Well, I feel like the thing is that the career agents is technically what's a good comparison? Destiny 2 is probably a solid one. Once you finish that main tutorial, you kind of go on like a miniature quest line that explores all the different areas of that game. And I feel like that's what CCP's goal is with this career agent thing, where they finish that 30-40 minute tutorial, and now they have these quest lines to follow that will teach them, you know, like, hey, you could do this activity. If you don't like that activity, you could do this activity, you know, and just kind of explore it before they hop into the fire that is the rest of EVE.
Yeah. Because actually, I took the time to read the text for those things, and it's good. Like I did like the it's like the PvP centered thingy, and that's good stuff that people actually need to know when they get into PvP, like scram before you web, and those kind of things. Keep the right distance. So, yeah.
Right. And the one thing is, I've been adding CCP Swift on Twitter for like the past 3 days. So for the past 4 months, on the EVE Academy website, which is where a lot of this new stuff is going to be sending you new players to, it has a short list of third-party tools that we as EVE players use every day. ZKillboard.lan, you know, EVE Praisal, right? And a lot of that hasn't been updated in a while. And not only do I want to see that stuff updated, I would also love to see them make a video showcasing the third-party tools, how to use the third-party tools, giving props to the creators of them, everything like that. So that, you know, like, to go along with the video series that we've been seeing over the past couple of months, to just kind of say, you know, hey, EVE is also taken outside of the game as well.
Yeah, like EVE Love XL.
Look, my problem with the XL thing is I feel like it's gonna go the same route that the in-game browser did, where they're gonna implement it, it's gonna be good, and then they're going to release the next major patch, and it's going to completely break the Excel sheets, and CCP is just not going to update it. Like, I feel like it's going to end up as broken as fucking, I feel like it's going to end up as broken as the in-game browser, and then they're never going to touch it again. I feel like it's one of those things that's going to be a half-finished project. And
I don't know. Like, we got some good people on the CSN to take care of that, I think.
Yeah, I really do hope, and, what's really funny
some that are using Excel a lot.
I kind of made fun of Kenneth Feld today, and I had to laugh at it. So today in the CSM Discord, he was like, "Oh yeah, we fixed this quality of life thing today. Thanks for reporting the bugs, guys." And I said, "Hey, can you fix nullsec ratting bounties while you're at it with the quality of life?"
Like, can our game be fun again? Thanks. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Don't you just love the people that show up late to fleets? Are like, can I join? And it's like already like over with, and everyone's docking up. Like,
Yeah.
They just want to try. They want to be included.
DirectX 12. Well, why the fuck should we care about that? And it looks like they broke it.
So what DirectX is, right? And I'm gonna take this right from their website before someone decides to scream at me for misquoting.
I think there's someone up micing.
So yeah, someone is hot micing. I think it's Ghoster.
Ghoster, mute yourself when you type.
So DirectX 12 is a graphic.
I'm not typing. My wife is down here making too much ruckus.
Let me get us to the Fortizar here, and then we can talk about DirectX 12. I just gotta.
Oh my god, I am getting sick, boys.
All right, so basically, DirectX 12 is.
Wait a second. You don't give a fuck that Sansky's sick? You just said.
Hey, no, he doesn't. It's okay. I'll fucking die right here, and he'll just go on talking about Directs 12 and 11 and whatnot, and that's fine.
Sansky, did you get a new haircut?
I did get a new haircut. Thank you, Ghoster.
It looks phenomenal.
Oh my god,
your face looks like dog shit right now.
You people make me blush and kill myself. So it's kind of a roller coaster. That's why I'm here. Mifune, please.
Wondering what the fuck he's wearing.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Ghoster.
How do you fit 10 Calgarians into a Volkswagen?
How do you fit 10 Calgarians into a Volkswagen?
Tell him it's going to Vancouver.
Oh, man! If anybody knows anything about about Calgary and Vancouver,
I don't. That was way over my head.
All right. So anyway, so
are you doing better, man? Like I see you told us that you were sick. What about now?
No, I'm getting colder and colder and colder as the time goes on. I'll stay on.
And I'm making him suffer to be my entertainment. So
yeah.
Oh.
So Mifune, please continue talking so we can interrupt you again with our next talking point.
No, I'll wait.
How hot is it where you are, Sansky? Outside. What? How hot is the outside world?
It's hot.
I'll wait.
Yeah. No, I remember. In bed last night, my throat was getting really dry, so I'm like, oh, I'm getting sick, you know. And I think I had some weird heart palpitations earlier. Wasn't sure what those were about, and now I'm getting cold.
So what you're saying is,
you still feel your left arm?
No, we know exactly what's going on.
That's gone.
Sansky, you're getting a little older. You're starting to have hot flashes and cold flashes, getting a little irritable.
Heart palpitations?
Going through menopause, yeah.
Oh, male menopause is a thing, you know.
Yeah, andropause.
I can attest
right
now.
So anyway, now that we're finally
you'll get the gloves soon
at the Fortizar. So basically, as Greg said earlier, for those who don't know, DirectX 12 it's basically an API created by Microsoft for graphics engines. And what DirectX for Eve means, long story short, we get higher res graphics, better graphics, and eventually better performance. I think a lot of the issues that we have been seeing, things like missing text in places or blanks in them or not being able to hit the enter key when modifying your order on the market, stuff like that, I feel like is just Eve being Eve in its old age, not being able to really handle the intensity of new age of coatings and all that fun stuff.
So why aren't they fixing any of this shit?
They are.
They've had 20 years to work on it.
Well, we all know it's because of passcode. And all has to deal with passcode, and I don't think.
Well, that's right. The only guy who knew how to work with that's dead now, right?
Yeah. Basically, the code is what we call in the coding world obfuscated. where basically the code is encrypted in a sense, and the guy who basically knew how to translate it, and I know all the coders in chat are going to scream at me, but I'm dumbing it down for Thetans. Basically, the guy that could
Poschetti. It's Poschetti in chat.
What?
The guy that could understand the
here, let me
passcode
break
died.
this down for Theta. Okay,
He got hit by a
one
blast,
guy
didn't
that
he?
could code at Eve died. That's it. That's all you need to know.
And because of that, we cannot access the right stuff. So
Now, Mifune, have you come to grips with your own mortality, being at such a young age? Have you looked the specter of death in the eye?
No,
You
I'm
don't get
too
cheap
young to
insurance
think
at
about that.
25 yet.
It happens, man. Eventually, you'll figure it out.
Oh,
It's
you're
all
the
right.
father
It's not that bad.
of a century, actually.
I'm just under the impression that CCP is a live experiment on if monkeys can code.
Hey, Greg.
That's a fair query.
Ghoster?
Did you know that Canada has a really hard water problem?
We do? Do we have a hard water problem?
Yeah, most of the time it's frozen.
Yeah, it is. That's so true.
Yeah, but we have the biggest reserve of fresh water in the world.
Gosh darn right you do.
We even make electricity with it. And we're good.
You guys have a very large lithium supply.
Oh, did you know that Quebec City is the only walled city in North America?
Oh, wait. So you guys have
We
walled
tried to make a
cities?
walled country to one up you.
Only like
yeah.
the old Quebec section, but still, yes. Like you have to actually take kind of an elevator to go from the upper Quebec to the lower Quebec, because like the upper Quebec is all walled up. You got like where the Chateau Frontenac is. So yeah, you got like a castle there.
So this is my inner nerd coming out, and I'm just picturing like a 40K hive city where all the people live in abject squalor, and no one wants to take the elevator to go down to deal with the fucking masses.
Well, the upper Quebec is indeed what you. Well, no, it is like more like a high society if you want to. Yeah.
What was that League of Legends show on Netflix? Arcane? Yeah. You're the real. The Quebec is the real world Arcane.
I don't know. I don't play much.
I heard tell that in Quebec City you can throw a rock in a straight line and not hit a stripper.
Ooh.
Oh, that's in Montreal. That's Saint Catherine.
Oh yeah, Saint Catherine, right? That's the big street. Then you want to tell people about Rue de Saint Catherine?
Well, I'm not sure of the proper history of that, because like the Saint Catherine, like a big part of it is now for like to walk, not for car, since like there's too much people there, so they just like close like a lot of the Saint Catherine so that you can just go like into bars and strip clubs and stuff. So
it's just wall to wall whores, is what you're saying?
I'm not saying
Vegas.
that.
I know I said that. Sorry.
Speaking
Better or
of
worse than Sydney?
I never been to Sydney, so I cannot compare.
Sydney's kind of a shithole. They have like 2 traffic lights.
Yeah, and they got scary spiders.
No, different Sydney. Sorry, I was thinking Sydney, Canada, not Sydney, Australia.
So that's something else.
Where's Billy from, Don?
He's from New Brunswick or Nova Scotia. He's in the eastern part.
Oh, he's a Newfie?
Yeah.
He's a Newfie, I believe.
I got
This
some.
would explain a lot.
We talked about it last time.
Ghoster, is there a situation you don't have a joke for that you run into?
No. Usually at your mom's house when she tells me to be quiet.
It's fine. Did you buy her a cheeseburger first?
2.
That's a gentleman.
He was splurging.
I mean, that costs a lot more now. The dollar menu went away, so that actually is some pretty money.
What's up, Ghoster?
What can you get for spending 10 minutes and $40 in downtown Sydney?
What can you get for fucking $10 and 40 minutes in downtown
Another
Sydney?
hour of fun.
Oxycontin, a blowjob, or a BFA from Cape Breton University.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking Cape Breton. There is a university in Cape Breton, isn't there? Did you know that McLean and McLean were from Cape Breton? The Gross Guys. They had some pretty good music.
It's me or we're frozen up on the stream?
We are frozen, it looks like.
Yeah, perfect. Like I'm showing what's important.
It's okay.
Can you guys read it on the chat?
Can you guys still hear us?
Hey, yeah, good timing on that freeze. Yeah, they can still hear us, it seems.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is right. On the St. Catherine, like, there's a church just like in front of the strip club. That's pretty good.
Is that for when the old righteous women say you need some Jesus in your life? They go, yeah, he's right across the street.
Yeah, well, they.
That reminds me, in my local town, which not very big, there was a protest for abortion, which I'm not going to talk about anything about it, but it was just really, it was so much action. We never have that kind of shit around here. It was so
Were
exciting.
they wearing giant vaginas?
They were wearing huge vaginas. No. But
no, that was the thing here in Seattle. It was a bunch of women protesting. They all wore giant costume vaginas.
Seattle. Oh, interesting. Well, that's very interesting.
I'll tell you what. Speaking of giant vaginas, Las Vegas trip is coming up soon, and you all should join us.
But I will be.
I hope that
in my newfound retirement, I am going to both Vegas and Iceland now.
Well, congratulations, Avon.
To hang out in Vegas?
Yeah, we can.
Are you going to Vegas?
I'm gonna go to Vegas and Iceland. I got the permission.
Oh my god! So Avon, you can hang out with me and Eric, and we're gonna get a cabana at one of the pools and just be drunk all day, Saturday, like on a Saturday.
Can Mifune be the cabana boy?
Yeah.
Mifune will absolutely be our cabana.
Are you coming to?
I don't even know if Mifune's still there. He's just disappeared.
No, he's not there. Like the chat is frozen. I don't even know if people can hear us.
No wonder we're actually able to have.
We still hear you. Okay, thank you.
Well, that was yeah.
So, Greg.
Yes, Ghoster.
How many newfies does it take to fix a toilet?
Well, how many noofs does it take to fucking fix a toilet?
Wait. Newfoundland has indoor plumbing?
Remember that big snowstorm they had a couple of years ago, and they got buried the entire fucking province, and they just turned it into a giant party. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they built like snow forts.
What?
And they were like,
yeah, they did.
A huge party, man.
I was like, oh, don't have to work. Well, let's party. We got beer, and that's all. And like a really big fridge now.
Hey, you consider yourself a drinker or a partier? You haven't drank or partied until you partied with a newfie.
Yeah, well,
bring the newfies to Vegas because, like, literally last year I was so drunk. At one point, I was just cross-eyed for like 2 hours, completely coherent, knew exactly what was going on, could not uncross my eyes, and I was like, "Oh no, what has happened?" Drinks just kept flowing. Everyone just kept buying each other drinks.
You kept drinking and turned into Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
You're okay now, though, Don, right?
Oh, I got better.
I got better.
So the new fort that we're going to be shooting, it comes out shortly, right?
Just in an hour, 20 minutes if we look at the stream. So
it
yeah,
looks like I missed the super fleet though going out.
It's okay.
I was sad.
You haven't missed much.
Yeah, it's a super fleet. You know, it's like flying a super.
Yeah, literally, you just sit there and just looking menacing for like 2 hours. Rawr. I don't know if our chat's still going.
I have forgot.
If someone in chat types, actually here, like, oh, it is good. Okay, good. It's just the cameras are fucked. No one will know.
I see like 40 minutes. On.
Oh yeah, like everything is frozen. Well, anything except the Theta Thursday.
I think Mifune froze us because he's AFK right now, evidently.
No, like
with your super.
What?
Are you in your super right now?
I maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
Why? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing's going on.
Oh, did somebody doing something dumb?
No.
We're not getting those, right?
No.
Never do that.
I'm just listening to John's sweet, soothing voice.
We're a professional organization. Tell John to come on the show, Don.
Yeah. Hey, Mifune,
Okay, hold
everything is
on.
frozen up. Oh, you don't have your headphone yet. Mifune,
Hey, yeah.
everything is frozen up.
Oh, on the cam. Sorry about that.
Well,
Yeah.
camera and your stream. So I think that you want
the
too much
stream
to
is
be in
frozen?
Canada right now, but it's not that that frosty over here right
There
now.
we go. Everything. Yep. All right. Everything's unfrozen. Apologies for that. I went.
We're
to
back
go,
alive.
I went to go shove a load of laundry in and grab a beer, but
Oh, I need to go make some
Hey,
fucking.
Mifune, am I like just blind, or is your computer set to potato mode in game?
it is. So this is actually set for.
He just
memory.
wants to be a poo-poo face.
So this is set for memory. So all the polygons are low, while you can still see turret shots and stuff like that.
Well,
So
why
can
don't you get a
always-
better computer so you can stream something
I
worthwhile?
do have better computer, man. It's just in tie-dye fights, you don't want max graphics.
Is there a
Mifune,
tie-dye fight?
for those of us that aren't fucking nerds,
There you
what the
go.
hell's a polygon?
It's a geometric shape, Greg.
What the fuck is?
I know what that is.
Well, you asked what a polygon was.
What does it have to do with
two or
fucking
three
computers?
wives, right?
Oh, closer.
I just assumed in the
Are you a
Canadian
swinger?
free public school system, you
I'm
might
just
not
saying,
have learned
like,
what shapes were.
A polygon is
Dude.
like when you have multiple wives, right?
No, that's
No,
polygamy.
polygon.
That's
me.
polyamorous.
That's Mormon.
Same thing. That's what you said.
Have you ever heard of a relationship constellation, though?
What?
No,
Do
what the hell's
tell.
that?
Give me
Apparently
Not
all.
everybody's connected, but you know.
That's apparently the new hotness. So, like, let's say you're married to someone, and then they're having sex with someone else, but you're not having sex with someone else, and those people are having sex with someone that's having sex with you, and it looks like a star constellation, so they call it a relationship constellation.
Or a
Wait, so they're
throuple.
fucking your wife, but you're not fucking them.
They're
Yeah.
fucking your wife, who you're not fucking, but that person that's fucking your wife is also fucking someone else that you're fucking.
And it goes on and on. It's just like a chain.
Sounds like a
It
good
just
way to
looks
get
like a
monkeypox.
Interesting. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, Tyrant.
Venereal
Well,
disease.
if it's in America, it's gonna be a baby.
Everyone has AIDS.
Oh, God. I cannot
So-
steer
so-
you guys clear of stuff so
You know,
fast.
you know what's funny? So my girlfriend has never seen Rick and Morty.
You have a
so we're-
girlfriend?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You don't have a fucking
Wait.
girl.
Yeah. I would threaten to
Is
call
her
her.
name Pamela Henderson, and she's got
I
5
would-
fingers.
I would call her right now, but y'all would make fun of her.
No, I almost want you to. I'll
You
pay
get
you
her
guys
on
to call her.
screen. Get
How
her
much
down.
else would I have to pay you for?
Hold on, she
Mifune,
just got
does
off of work. Give her like 10 minutes, and I'll give her a
Does
call.
your girlfriend have a boosie?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Go,
Oh,
sir.
Greg says it all the time. I don't even know what it means.
There's no shock value in that. Okay,
Not anymore.
they have a pussy, you know.
We're speaking of Beaver, finally.
So Mifune, how much isk would I have to pay you for you to FaceTime your girlfriend on stream?
Hey, Mifune, can we get a
I
relationship?
will easily take $3 bill on that. $3 bill, and I will call her right now.
Have you got a ring for this lady yet, Mifune?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't want you to
He
call her.
doesn't
You
have
can
time to
call
think
your
of that.
fucking mom. I want you to FaceTime her.
I
for
will.
us.
By the way, for those of you in chat, we are going to be hanging around until I think that they're planning on hanging around. I think we should take a half an hour break, but you know.
Nah, let's just hang on. Do we have a giveaway to do?
Oh, I'll give something
we
away.
do.
Let
Yeah,
me
I've
check.
been away.
I might have a skin. Give me a second.
I've got that Wheel of Names thing.
Do we have a fucking raffle bot?
Let's see. I have a Kestrel skin. I have a Kestrel skin that I can give away.
I got
How do you do
$17.
this?
I'm gonna
I got
give
a lot
away
better shit than a Kestrel
Alright, hold
skin.
on.
via
Do we
FedEx.
have a raffle bot?
No, we can't get one
everyone-
because
hold
like
on,
no one
I
will
can-
fucking figure out how to make one work.
Hang on, I got a Wheel of
Give me a
Names.
minute.
I can do it.
I mean, like,
I gotta go to-
Stream Elements has
Hey,
it
hey,
included.
give me like a minute here, all right, and I'll see if I can get a giveaway set up. You guys just keep doing what you're doing.
In the
chat.
meantime, hey Ghoster, I like your
Yeah, baby.
shirt.
Thanks.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Sector 6 apparel. They have all of your needs. I've got
all of them.
a hat too. Sorry, my fucking headphones are all fucked up from my wife bothering me during important things.
Anyway, no one can see you right now because we're still frozen.
Hold on, Ben's right. Mifune's fucked everything up. Frozen.
Y'all asked me to do a giveaway, so I go to set that up.
It's moving.
I mean, you can even customize it like with your name on the back and everything.
Oh wow, that's a spooky one.
If you guys scroll down, like underneath the screen, like what you're looking at right now, there's like a bunch of fucking links. I just figured this out. Hang on. Holy shit! And you can click on Sector 6 apparel. So you can buy stuff from Sector 6 apparel, like goon stuff. I got a mug.
I should, you know what would be nice? How about as a giveaway, if someone buys me something?
I do have extras of those fire blades.
The privilege of buying me something. Okay.
What do you want?
To give away a fire blade skin? Those are worth a disc.
Someone's got a thing for these bowling shirts for Goon Swarm, and stuff.
Well, Mifune's going to figure out the giving away bot thing or whatever it's called, and then we can give a whole bunch of shit away. Because these good people are staying with us. And remember, without the audience, without you people that are tuning in right now, Theta Thursday would not be possible. We thank each and every one of you from the bottoms of our hearts. Sage, you feeling better?
Cap Fleet's doing.
Oh no! Oh, it's gonna be a rough night.
So Sanshi, why are you so sick right now, bro?
I don't know. It could be all those feet I was licking. I don't know. Could have all the people licking my feet, but I don't know how that worked.
Like have an adverse reaction to a booster shot recently or something, right?
I did not. Because vaccines are fake, and everyone knows that.
No, they're not. Don't listen to that, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the perms for the Fat B one, but not for INN. So give me a minute.
I do have a question. Should I pick on this shirt Goon Swarm or Imperium News?
It's a hairdo, Greg. That old ladies and Mifune get.
You know, Guster, I've never seen you with your hat off.
I'm half bald.
Man.
Oh my God. Wow.
I mean, I don't normally wear a hat that often. I'm almost full bald. Well, I wear a hat.
My hair's all fucked up from.
I don't have any problem right now.
Why don't you just go bald?
See how sexy that is.
I wore a hat.
No, let me tell you, buzz cuts are like so fun to play with. I don't care what they look like. It's just fun. You just sit there, like, put both hands on each side of the guy's head and just go back and forth.
Yeah, I
feels like
Jesus, Don.
It feels like velvet.
And going back and forth.
Don, this is a family show, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my God, is Avon streaming right now? Am I still gonna see some Avon tits?
Don't forget to subscribe
to the
the families.
Avon, are you streaming in like an airplane bathroom right now?
I am streaming in a custom 75th anniversary edition Airstream because this is the new man cave.
Where is your webcam to prove this, bruh?
It's streaming.
It's streaming right now.
You gotta click on it sometimes.
Oh, hold on.
It's got the full aircraft aluminum.
We need to give a quick shout out to our buddy and a longtime friend of the show, Justin Bieber, who's not feeling very well right now. He has some facial paralysis.
He's got herpes, Greg.
It is Canada Day, and let's recognize the struggles Canada's go through. Like,
so Biebs, get well soon, buddy.
So give us a fact about Justin Bieber, other than his numb face.
He started on YouTube.
Yeah, he was like a drummer or something on YouTube, right? And he's very talented.
Find him or some famous rapper get a hold of him or some stupid shit.
I don't know. He's really
Usher was his mentor and took him.
Greg.
His mommy called a few people of a particular religion, and they are famous.
Wow, Ghoster, what?
What's worse than finding a Justin Bieber CD next to your boyfriend's bed?
What is worse than Justin Bieber CD next to your boyfriend's bed?
Finding the box of used tissues.
I know one Justin Bieber song, and it's called "Yummy."
Can you sing it for us now?
No, I don't even know it, right? But like, I'm a Justin Bieber fan, but I don't like his music. It's shit, right?
So did you notice as soon as he got famous, he went to America because he knew he can get out of there?
Yeah, and he came back. Dude. So you could have kept him.
He's from Chatham, Ontario.
He came back when he got face paralysis for the healthcare. That I can't.
Chatham, Ontario is also the birth of pineapple pizza. It's the birthplace of pineapple pizza.
Wait, so time out real quick.
You murder someone for a pineapple pizza now.
Are we actually going balls deep with caps for this fucking stager? Like, can I not go on the subcap fleet?
No, you have to go on the subcap fleet first, and then if that's full or you have an alt, then you can go on the cap fleet.
Oh, I have 27 alts out here.
I know. Then you're probably fine.
I have a maximum of 2 alts. I'm not doing any more than that.
I only ever do. I have done 3 alts once, and all of them were Logi. So I just had like 2 Guardians and an Oneros going, and I want. Thank God for tie-dye is all I gotta say.
Because like 3 at the same time on Logi.
Listen, the 3 at the same time is a little much for this girl.
Oh, by the way,
not what I heard.
Jeez, John.
Hey, speaking of Logi, did Logi got on the kill mails now? Because I was playing Logi, and there's 4 kill mails that I haven't done anything with my drones that I'm on them.
I don't think so. That would have been a bigger announcement.
Yeah.
That would have taken at least 5 years to develop, too. I don't think they can just slip that out.
Yeah.
They've only been promising it for like 3. They've got 2 more to go.
Yeah.
Because I got like 5 kill mail in the last hour, okay? And one of them is the Forza. I sent my drone on it, so it's okay. But the 4 other ones, I did not.
I don't know. I haven't seen any, but then again, I haven't been on a fleet where any people die because all the fleets are either when I'm not available or I have no interest in that particular fleet at that time. I'm picky. I'm getting pickier and pickier because, like, if I'm not having fun on a fleet, I'm just not gonna go.
Oh, we got people.
It's like super important.
Yeah, we got people in chat saying the same thing as I do.
You have a 9. Okay.
Hey, Greg.
Huh.
Hey, Ghoster.
What's the difference between a water bottle and puberty?
What is?
Water bottle already hit Justin Bieber.
That's old.
Poor Biebs, man. I put a link to the fort kill in chat there, right? So you guys can click on that and look at Final Blow, Sundering fucking superstar hero, Ham Chunk Big Ham. Sundering is recruiting, by the way. You can go to the channel Sundering Ops in game, or you can contact.
Because everyone sent there will be like a spy, clearly.
Wow, 15 billion ISK. What is that in US value? It's like a lot of money. Canada value is about like $600,000, but like US.
Yeah, please, it's 2 houses.
We're 80 cents on the dollar or something, aren't we?
Hey, Greg.
What's up?
You know that the U.S. and Canada are combining their space programs and send a spacecraft to the moon?
I did not know that.
They're calling the spaceship the Apollo G.
That was a good one.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, what is everyone having for their favorite color tonight?
For their favorite color?
I'm getting a little dizzy, so bear with me. Answer the
I'll get red.
I am
red.
Okay, green.
Hey, it's time to shut off your alarm.
Well, I don't know about what the rest of you people are drinking tonight, but I have a IPA from a local brewery that I've been enjoying.
Yeah.
Oh, drunk Mifune, just what we fucking needed.
Hey, man,
that's why
it's not
everything
a
is
party.
frozen up. No, actually,
everything keeps getting frozen up because I only have 2 monitors, and when Discord is out of focus, it doesn't like me, so it freezes everything. And when I'm pulling up Discord,
a fucking administrator.
when I'm pulling up Discord to try to talk to people about getting perms to do a giveaway because I apparently don't have them. You know, y'all wanted it. I'm doing my best to make it happen.
Oh, we got a puppy dog on the stream.
He's completely oblivious to what's going on.
Is that the
What's his name?
Oh, fuck me.
He is a brindle boxer named Ali.
Ollie.
Obviously the brains of the operation, Avon.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wish I had a cat. I don't want another dog. I love dogs. I can't take care of a dog.
Buy a cat then.
Yeah, I don't want to buy a cat. I don't have any money to feed it either. But there is.
What'd you name him? Calvin Klein.
His name is Ali.
Continue, Sanchi. I just wanted to make a boxer joke.
No, that is a cute boxer. No, I got some neighborhood cats. You know, I like neighborhood cats. Don't touch my fucking cardinals. I have like half a dozen cardinals in my backyard.
What about
I
the sex
do not touch
raccoons?
my cardinals. But other than that, I like the neighborhood cats. I'm trying to lure them in. And if someone finds a dead cardinal in the back of my yard, I think that I'll get in pretty big trouble for that one too.
I mean, it's not a bald eagle.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Man,
I saw one
day.
last week. A bald eagle. Like I was doing my running, and man, that thing is huge.
Yo, so you ran across the border, huh? How'd it feel to be free?
How it feel to be free? Well, Canada has a bigger bald eagle population than the US. So, no. What about you?
Oh yeah, by far.
Wait, repeat that fact. Repeat that fact.
Yeah, but why do you guys keep shoving all the fucking Canadian geese down here? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, what
those
the
little
fuck?
fucking shitlers are terrible.
Well, we got those too now. Like, well, in big numbers. Like at work, they're all like everywhere, and like
I
they
shoot them all
everywhere.
the time. They're fucking terrible.
You know they're protected, right?
No, not in America.
Yeah, they are.
No, hunting season all day.
No, you can blast them away, and you're
No
perfectly
geese,
fine.
Canadian geese, they're invasive, Don. You can shoot
Yeah,
them
they're-
all day.
I'm sorry.
It's a migratory bird. It can't be invasive.
Yeah, no, it is a menace. It is classified as a menace. I have checked before I kicked a few. Okay.
What is it? What is it? Hunting season for?
Canadian geese.
It's also hunting season for fucking giveaway bots.
Look.
So type in exclamation mark raffle, and you'll be entered into a raffle for.
I got this.
What is it, Mifune?
That's it's a Kestrel skin, but we can't even get it to happen because I don't.
Or
have
a
the
Kestrel
terms for it.
skin. Just ignore everything else.
I got it. I'll figure it out.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Mifune, we're gonna give away a Fireblade skin for one of the Black Ops ships.
The
I have a few extras.
the raffle goes for 5,000 channel points, not for the Kestrel skin, guys. Like,
no, I got this.
Wait
Don't
for
worry
us to
about it.
set it up. Wait for us to set it up. All right.
All right, I'm spinning the wheel of names. I copy and pasted everybody's fucking name in the thing. This is for what is this for?
A Kestrel skin. God damn! How many times do I gotta say that?
Can we get
The
this?
dog doesn't even want to look at you in disappointment, Mifune.
I am looking in disappointment.
Can we get the
because Greg
skin
has no
on
patience.
the stream? Can we get some skin on skin action on the
Yes,
stream?
I can pull up the skin on the
Sizzlor is the winner. Sizzlor.
Congratulations.
Did you
Sizzlor.
just pour all the fucking people in chat?
Mifune owes you, I think, 20 bill.
Something is wrong with all of you.
So Sizzlor, I think you got to do something to Mifune now, and then you get stuff. And I got to check my pings. Hang on.
Oh boy!
All right, so this is the Kestrel skin we're hoping to give away tonight.
I like how you guys give the skins away. I'm like, not mine. Keeps every skin we get.
Wow, that is a sexy skin. Rumor has it will make your Kestrel fly faster and cloak faster. Wait, no, they don't cloak, do they? No, that's not Covert Ops. No, that's the other one.
That's T1's frigate.
Yeah. So it'll make your shit fly faster to shoot Papians and their dirty ass Papian ways. Now, Mifune, if I'm not mistaken, this skin was the same skin used by Asher when he destroyed Villy that one time in the entire galaxy. Yeah.
That's the lore behind it.
Yeah. So as long as you believe that, this is a very valuable skin.
Indeed, it is, Sanchi. Indeed, it is.
Now, the Kestrel itself does not come with the skin. We couldn't afford that part. But if you have a Kestrel and you're, wealthy enough to do that kind of stuff, you're going to have a nice skin, including Sizzler. Where are you, Sizzler? Oh,
Sizzler. Sizzler, you should be receiving a whisper in Twitch with your skin in a second here. So there you go, Sizzler. You should have your
That's a fucking nice skin, brother.
Thank you. Try to take care of it.
Oh yeah. Do you blade shave that like once a day or?
Yeah. Well, the face, yes.
The head.
No. The head with the blade shave. I tried it once. How can I say? That was edgy. So I didn't. It's like in the face, like the face can actually goes in and like the blade just cut, but on the head when like it's the skull, like it doesn't do that. So if I could actually see my own scalp and do it myself, yeah, but like doing like that and the back, bad idea. So no, like I use like I do use a standard multi blade razor for that.
Yeah, I think
it's alright.
That's what I use too. I don't use a straight razor. No way.
That Ben Rush is the sexiest bald man in the entire Imperium. And if anyone would like to contest that, I would like to explain why you're wrong.
Ben is not in the Imperium. He's Imperium Light.
Imperium Light. Sorry.
He's not in the Imperium, but he's a friend to the Imperium.
Yep. So yes, I do. I totally agree with the statement that yes, I'm the sexiest bald man, like in Imperium related like people, but also I think in New Eden, that's not like one of the let's say sentence that we learn to new people coming to my alliance that don't speak French is Ben est beau, meaning well, Ben is beautiful. And actually, I've got some of other alliance leader that asked me back in the days to translate for them like a huge, like serious text, which I did in French. And at the end, I just wrote Ben est beau. Man, that was funny as hell. Like when like the other parties came back to him and says, "So Ben est beau." I guess, yeah. I'll remember that. And now it's spread, and yeah, that's not a fact.
That's a pretty nice. Those are some dope facts right now.
You're still no Jensen Ackles, but you know.
And gosh,
you
Ben,
are a very restricted bald man.
That's Eve, so you that's what you get.
Ben, if I was a frog eating Frenchie, where would I join to such a wonderful corporation? Where would I apply to?
Sorry in advance. Yeah, that's the name of the alliance.
Is it sorry in advance dot?
No, it's sorry in advance.
Because people with dots at the end of the name are just kind of fucking stupid, if you ask me.
We're the original. We're the original sorry ones. So yeah, like our ticker is sorry. Everything that has to deal with beavers, that's us. And yeah, we got lots of beavers all around.
Do you have someone go down on your beaver?
Oh yeah, we do. And
hey Ben, what is circumcision in French?
Circoncision.
Oh, I thought it was snip. That's what my first teacher told me. He was pranking me on that one, I guess.
Well. No, there's like snip, same meaning as French as in English, so nothing.
How you doing, Sanchki?
I I'm getting really, really sore. I must have ate something or got bit by a spider I wasn't looking at or something.
We don't have those. That's Sydney that have those one. Like we're safe in Canada.
Are you gonna be a new Spider-Man now, Sanchi? But like a younger, dumber one?
Or I'm gonna die of brown recluse poisoning. So, pretty good odds, in either way, honestly.
We are now.
We're down to three options. You're gonna be the new Spider-Man. You're gonna die of poisoning, or you're going through menopause.
That's true. Yeah. Now, I hope it's not the brown recluse thing or the food thing. I don't have healthcare. I can't afford that shit. Okay. Nor can I afford a bug sprayer, so they're just gonna have to keep buying me.
Oh, right, you're not in Canada. You don't have healthcare.
Don't you live in the U.S., Sanchi?
Oh yeah. I'm fucked
you have
if I.
Forced healthcare.
I have forced healthcare.
Obama.
Oh yeah. No, see, I didn't qualify for that this year. Well, I kind of did, but I was like, well, if you have healthcare, that's just a sign of weakness. So I'm like, might as well not get it. So yeah, I'm just kind of riding the waves out with this one.
Well, I like that. Oh,
but yeah, no, I'm sore. I'm cold. Everything aches.
Imperium is getting its skirts on.
Skirts.
Yeah.
We call that a kilt.
We're getting ready for the structure coming up.
Yep, we are sub 1 hour until this Fortizar will die tonight.
I think another Canadian fact is I think the longest street in the world is Yonge Street.
In Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I believe so. Long. Yeah. Somebody can Google it. I don't know.
Oh,
I heard that when I was a kid. I don't use Google because I trust my own brain. Unlike these kids today, it's Google this and Google that.
Is that why you haven't heard a new song since like 1972?
Oh no, dude, I did. I heard this new band the other day, Queens of the Stone Age.
Are they Canadian?
No.
Oh, darn it.
You got really into Stone Temple Pilots right after that.
No, Stone Temple Pilots are right too, but they're older, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, there's like it's Electric Cowboy that I discovered this year.
So the first time I was ever in Bahrain was like 2013, and they had just figured out who Rihanna was. That was pretty amusing, and they were obsessed with her.
I got a Canadian band that's not famous but should be. So let me take.
Please don't say Nickelback. I won't accept it.
Nickelback's Canadian.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
By the way, one of our chatters, our first-time chatter, did Google that fact. Yonge Street is in fact the longest street in the world.
Oh,
thanks, buddy.
I would think it'd be like Highway 1 in Australia, but
that's not a street.
I think that's because they're not calling that a street. So just they fell under the fact they refused to rename parts of it what they should have been, just called the whole thing a street.
So I'm going to save everyone the trouble. Don't go to Google and ask what the difference between a street, a road, a trail, and all that shit is. It apparently is extremely technical. Yeah, avenue, boulevard. Yeah,
it has to do with access, doesn't it?
What?
It has to do with access, right?
No, it has to do with nothing. It's just complete chaos.
No, like an avenue has access to something, and like a street doesn't have access to something. I can't remember.
The answer to every rule you could come up with ends with sometimes.
Yeah, well, like in French, we got even more description for those kind. Like it could be a boulevard, an avenue, but it could be a terrace. It could be like a round point. It could be like too much stuff. So at some point I just what's the name of the place? I don't care why. That's perfect. I'll go there because it's just more complicated for no real reason.
Although this whole stream makes me realize something. Ghoster, you have something that I need, and I need you to tell me where you got it.
I have what?
You have something that I need, and I need you to tell me where you got it. Yep, you know exactly.
I won that Saturday at an arcade.
And it lights up?
What'd you have to do? What'd you do at the arcade?
I wanted.
It pulses too, apparently.
You're gonna need to mail that to me immediately.
The funny thing is, a buddy of mine that I work with gave me the name of a local shop that makes customized neon signs, and I told him that when I have enough money I'm gonna get the Fat Bee in a neon sign to shove on my wall.
I think you also have to tattoo the Fat Bee on you. I remember you promising that.
I am.
Hey, your tramp stamp.
Oh.
What? No, that's a tramp stamp. It was fucking decided the Imperium has decided.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
We have
it takes less time. Like you heat it up and just.
Oh yeah, a branded tramp stamp.
Oh my gosh, you get so much upvotes.
That's reusable. So see, like it's like the whole ecological thing will be happy about that because you can use it more than one time. You can like line up a bunch of goons and just.
Yeah, Eve Vegas, let's do that. A branding line.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So I prepared this for you.
I think the best thing at Vegas was the giant purple dick, and that was the best part about Vegas last year.
Someone brought a giant purple dick to Vegas. That's awesome.
Yeah, no. So here's the thing: it
was a rideable dick.
No, hold up. So we're on the strip. Like the entire goon army is on the Vegas strip, and at the very end of the strip, there was this brand new punk bar called Nerds. And everyone went in there, and instead of a riding mechanical bull, it was a giant mechanical purple penis. And
dude, that's fucking sweet. That is so sweet.
You had to ride it and hold on to it, you know? There's videos. There's a Hell Dump thread on the Goonfleet forums of all the people that did it.
Oh, you're going to need to link that right now.
You can find it in the Hell Dump. I'm too lazy.
All right, well, I'm also too lazy.
But there's a thread out there with people posting videos, well, the people that wrote it. And then and that was on the first night of Vegas too, and like Mittens just kind of sent a ping out to everyone being like, hey, after 11 p.m. Nerds is going to be the hangout every night. And so every single night in Vegas, people went to that bar.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
That's just make me remember some of the Boys show a few weeks back.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to get out here soon. I don't feel so
drink water, man. At least
before
you're
before
suffering,
you leave,
go.
Hold on, no. Before he leaves, he has to say, "Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good," and then he's got
I don't feel so good. Oh, man.
And then he's got to disappear, into the void. He's got to Thanos snap himself out of the camera.
Yeah, and instantly gets plot armor and 2 other sequels. Yeah, that's Spider-Man for it. I am becoming Spider-Man. That fits so perfectly.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
What does it feel like to get like eviscerated like that? Probably tickled.
Dude, so many people thought about that too. Like right after Infinity War, like people were exploding over Reddit. Like, what does the Thanos snap fucking feel like? What did it feel like when everyone reappeared? You know what I mean?
It's probably just like constant orgasm. Just it feels fucking awesome. And they come back and they're like, "Why'd you stop?"
No, I think of what was it? Spider-Man No Way Home, like right at the beginning when they have the exposition dump about the blip and whatnot. Like it has a clip of their marching band like reappearing, and they're all just fucking falling over. And I'm like, yep, that sounds about right.
What do you do when like you got married to somebody else? Because it was 5 years, right?
Yeah,
you had kids with somebody else.
We do have a Falcon on the grid. We are at 48 minutes, and we are seeing our first sign of possible Pappy resistance for this fight.
Wait, they actually found their balls?
Oh,
we don't know yet.
The Falcon is off the grid.
Never mind.
Oh, now if this does turn into a fight, for people that don't know anything about EVE Online, there's probably a few. Like if this does turn into like a big fight, it can turn into a fight that lasts multiple days, right?
Only until downtime.
And M2 was the longest battle, and that was 19 hours total.
I was there from the beginning, and Mifune was streaming the entire thing. Unconscious.
Dude, I still remember the second I woke up in my bed, before I even checked Discord, before I checked my phone, the first thing I did was I had my head turned towards my windows and I saw that it was light outside, and I was like, fuck. So I reach over my bed, over to my PC, and I just hit the power button. I was like, all right, that's gonna kill the stream, that's gonna kill everything, whatever. So I hit the power button, and then I got on Discord on my phone and started answering all the DMs like, sorry everybody.
Yeah, he didn't get like massively yelled at later. It's fine.
No, but waking up to 900 Discord pings, that's a sight to behold.
Were you like streaming Intel or something?
No, the thing was that we were streaming the fight with the INN breaking news team, and because the battle had gone on for so long, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, all right, I'm gonna set an alarm. I'm gonna set it for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna take a power nap, wake up, everything will be fine. I wake up totally past my alarm. 9.5 hours later, I wake up. And here goes all the crew from Push to Talk, just kind of trying to keep the air going because they couldn't shut down the stream. It was, oh.
Yeah, I remember that fight. I was in the middle of moving. I couldn't really join into that one.
Well, what happened was, so like I had my cameraman, and then during the fight, I was in the Titan. I got loaned a Titan from a good friend of mine who unfortunately passed away a little bit ago, and you know we had his Sino vigil months ago, whatever. But he loaned me his Titan for a couple of weeks during the war, and I didn't have the fully cap swarm fit yet to actually like go to battle with the Titan, but I was bridging for the I was one of the bridgers for the reinforcement fleet, and Mike Flood had lost his Titan, and so what I did was we had another Titan take over for me. I took a Sino into M2, docked in the Keepstar, hopped out of it, traded the Titan to Mike Flood. Mike Flood got right back into the battle with the Titan. I hopped into my super and ended up, joining the fight in my super for a while. Docked that up and said, okay, it's time for a power nap.
So nice it was very nice to get you a Titan to Mike Flood, and just for it was like a couple of weeks ago, Mike Flood was on here just giving you all the shit he could.
I mean, it's Mike. I mean, honestly, I hold nothing against him. He's a great guy. He's a great FC. But he goes to boot camp in a couple of weeks, and it's just like, okay,
he's at boot camp right now. We should give him a shout out.
He's getting a
down his watch.
Is he now?
He's probably doing a flexed arm hang right now, being forced to watch Theta Thursday.
Did he
Speaking
leave
of
already?
Mike Flood, hey Greg.
Well, hey Ghoster.
Do you remember that one time Mike Flood fell asleep FCing a fleet?
I don't, man. I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Just fucking embarrassing.
Did you wake him up with an A-chain?
What's that?
Did you wake him up with an A-chain?
That's just gonna pierce.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna pierce through his dreams,
I still remember when we what was it? It was early morning. I hopped into Theta comms and we had a guy hot micing, and it was a solid 5 in the morning, and we couldn't get a minicom member on for like shit. So we just had this guy like with his mic pressed in the whole fucking time in Theta for like 2 hours.
It's because minicom's not allowed in Theta, man.
And so
that is correct.
And so we just kind of went at him with the A-chain for like 15 minutes, hoping that he'd wake the fuck up and stop hot micing. And then
you cannot mute people.
And then I think Ragnar got on eventually and moved people. Only certain people with the correct perms can move people in Mumble.
Perms, for those that don't know, means permissions.
It's a hairstyle, yeah, that's right.
I looked it up. It's permissions.
But I think the weird thing is that I'm kind of glad that only certain people have the permissions to move people in Mumble, because I don't know how many times I'm like scrolling through my Mumble channels trying to get to the right one, and I accidentally, you know, click on somebody's name or whatever, and it's like, are you sure you want to move this person? And it's like, no, don't.
What's the time we're at? Where are we at?
We're at 42 minutes until the fort is
I will say things are moving, things are happening. People are getting their garters on.
Sizzler,
getting some stockings pulled up.
Hold on, Sizzler. You should check at the very top right of your Twitch, and you should see a thing called Whispers. In that whisper, you should have a DM from me, and that DM will contain your skin.
Yeah, I got
continue.
I got Jabber on my phone, and I don't know. I like how horrible of an idea that turned out to be, but I'm not deleting it. It's too funny.
I had Jabber on my phone during some active times for about 10 minutes, and then I got a million pings, and I was like, nope, I'm not dealing with this at 3 o'clock in the morning. Get out of here.
Sizzler, shove your Discord in chat real quick. I'll send it to you on Discord.
To me, I like it because like it's notifications, which I don't get a lot of. So, you know, it's like, oh, cool, I'm famous. You know, as long as I don't look at my phone and see that there's just Matani posting herfs like for fucking all day, then I feel good about myself that I have friends.
I have the Discord ping relay. I have it go to my phone a lot of the time, and so I'll be at work with like my phone on the table, and Mittens will ping some like, you know, fucking block of text herf. And my coworkers like see the notification, and you know, they snoop around it a bit, and they look at it, and they're like, "What the fuck even is this about?" And I'm like, "You know that space game I told you guys I play?" And they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much."
What's up, Nico? Nico?
You literally have to go. Like, I've literally told my boss at work, my direct manager, I'm like, just FYI, during the whole war, I was like, just FYI, we're having a space war. There may be days where I'm not here. And I think I missed like 2 days, maybe 3 days of work total. Because it was M2 the next day. I waited till 7 a.m. to call my work and be like, I can't commit, guys. Just didn't go the next day. Like, fuck it. I'll see you tomorrow. And then, I don't have Jabber on my phone, but I have all the ping relays from Discord on my phone. So I get most of everything that's happening. But yeah, if you have it pinging you, you're going to want to go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Sanchi, you're dying. Go to bed.
I'm fine, Dawn.
No, you're
Spider-Man. I'm going to climb these walls here soon.
So, the girlfriend does have a migraine, so she won't be appearing on the stream.
Oh, she's got a headache. Yeah, we've heard that one before.
Sure.
I mean, I have pictures. I'll post a picture in the INN.
Oh, yeah, sure. Your sister. Post her Facebook, too. She got a number?
Unless you got a picture of her you railing her out, it could be your sister.
Oh, good lord.
Well, it still could be.
We got something like that, like on our RMC Discord. Don't go there.
So here, go ahead into the INN Discord and look in the Theta Thursday channel. There goes a picture for all you fucks.
Oh, I gotta see this. Hang on.
Or is it the public one?
It's in the Theta Thursday channel, and that's us at the pool the other day.
I have Ghoster's face on his webcam blocking you right now, so hold on.
So you gotta tell me which one's your girlfriend.
Wait, there are pictures happening?
Which one's with?
Theta Thursday
oh,
channel.
Okay, I see. Your girlfriend's on the right.
Yes.
I thought it was the other girl. Oh, that's you. Fuck. Oh, sorry.
You can't see the giant tattoo on my arm.
Is that a fat beach tattoo?
I think tattoos don't discriminate.
No, that is my giant Blink 182 tattoo.
Oh my god, you have a Blink 182?
Oh my god!
I want to
The more
see
and
it.
more you talk, Mifune, the more and more you look and sound like in this picture that you just failed at cooking meth in a trailer park somewhere.
There you go. For
See how to fall
everybody,
back.
for everybody on stream that wants to look at it, there goes my Blink tattoo.
God, I can't win with you.
So brave.
You
That
son
is
of a-
pretty cool, man.
So brave. Oh, it's funny, Ghoster.
So what happens though if you fall out of favor with Blink 82, like you don't like them, like after a couple
Or
of
if you
years,
get like blacklisted from them or something like that, you know?
or the
I mean, I've already
the
met them
entire-
twice, so
the entire band turns out to be like pedophiles or something.
they've been around for almost 30 years.
That's a lot of kids.
That's a lot of kids. They should write a book on how to get away with it. Maybe Don's dinosaur game manager can read it.
Oh no!
You tell him, Cat.
Meow. Don, mail me your cat. I'm gonna need your cat.
You can go find one for free, Sanchki.
They run so fast. Okay, I've tried.
No, you just leave the door open, and then the cat just like eventually will come inside.
No, then the fucking squirrels get in. Okay, and
They can beat the squirrels.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, he uses bait. Those squirrels are fucking thrifty, though. I tell you what.
How thrifty are they?
Well, actually, not so. Actually, a few weeks ago, I had a squirrel climb up on the electric pole out there, and man, it shut off my whole house. It was this fucking ball of sparks. That was just a fucking toasted ass squirrel out there with this. It was like out of a cartoon. You know, his tail was like completely stiff, and all the hairs were like completely in every direction. The cat's got out his corpse, but man, I kind of felt sad.
His corpse, he didn't make it.
Oh god,
Don. Sad maniac.
Exploded. He fucking
I saw that.
exploded.
Did you try to resuscitate the squirrel?
I did not try to resuscitate.
Yeah, mouth to mouth.
Did not try to give it to mouth. I professionally assessed.
You just when you do mouth to mouth, you gotta to really make sure their airways open is just really shove that tongue deep in there.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, open up the airway with your tongue.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have 35 minutes until the Fortizar comes out. We do have some
Another
questions.
raffle.
We do have some questions.
Because the last guy didn't take the skin.
Look, we can't. We'll do the raffle as soon as I have the permissions to do the raffle. I have to wait for Life Shifter to get off his ass and give me the perms to be able to do the
Wait a
command.
second.
Don't talk bad about Life Shifter.
Dude, he's fucking available for you all week.
I know, and he's not available right now, which is why we
Well,
can't do
yeah,
the giveaway.
That sounds like poor
during the
planning by
show.
you.
Well,
No, it's fine.
don't screw you
during
to
the
do a
show, let's
giveaway.
figure out how to fucking work the show during the show.
Don't.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We didn't do raffles anyways, so.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's all right.
no,
I got my
no, you
wheel,
guys
my
can't
wheel
have my
names
cat.
work.
We have questions in chat asking about what this hole is, what this fort means, everything like that. So let's give a fucking little recap while we wait for this Fortizar.
Wait, who
30
fucking
minutes.
asked those stupid fucking questions?
Those are good questions. We got to recap for the.
Yeah, I'm in mod view. I can ban people.
We should go ahead and recap. So basically,
No. This guy here. This guy's got a good question, and this is like fucking news of the week. He says, this guy Peaches the Burb says, "Is this part of the whole Volta versus frat thing?"
That is a good
fucking
point.
news.
That is news,
isn't it? What happened, Mifune? You know what happened, don't you?
basically, Frat wants to expand their territory. They have not gone on an alliance-wide war since before Vietnam. Their last deployment was to take over Branch and Tino and all that fun stuff. And so now they're going to expand their space by trying to take Pure Blind and such. So they're going against Brave, they're going against Volta, and a couple of other things here. So that's what's going on with that. But so basically, the recap for this specific Fortizar and tonight's events are basically the Fire Coalition, which is a coalition that owns 9 regions and rents them out to people, has been allowing Pappy to stage out of their space so that Pappy can attack Imperium allies, including Red Alliance, including Dracaris, and all that fun stuff. So basically, we're kicking Fire's teeth in for aligning with Pappy, for helping Pappy, and all that fun stuff. T2 Tech V has been the staging system for all Pappy activities, and this is their main staging Fortizar. And it is the final hull timer for this Fortizar. So that is the battle we're seeing here today.
Don't be bad.
It wasn't me.
Don't take blame, or don't take the blame for shit you didn't do.
I didn't take the blame for anything.
Cat. Anyways, keep going, guys.
Anyway, I have to resume some laundry here so you guys can shit it up before the timer.
What laundry? What's shooting you? Oh, what's that?
Uh-oh. There seems to be some shit going on here. Yeah, just the news from the front. We're in a certain system, and as soon as we came in, there was some these interdictor ships, and what they do is they interdict, and they interdicted us. But we're all right now.
Where did they interdict?
They interdict right at our fucking warping spot. So I don't know what they were planning on doing. Maybe they're planning on bombing us or something, right? Because that's a pretty damn good thing to do to a bunch of battleships. But it seems like they did not. They did not succeed.
I gotta go AFK. I'll hopefully be back shortly.
Right on, brother. They got a couple of bubbles off and in sabers, and we shot them in the face. We don't take shit from nobody. That's the one thing about the Imperium. That should be our motto. We don't take shit from nobody. Especially these fucking pappies. X in Twitch chat if you're a pappy.
Are we able? Should we ping again soon? Saying
do what?
Maybe 5 minutes before the structure comes out. We ping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I don't know when the structure's coming out.
All right. So
you have beautiful hair, Mifune.
We're at 306 people in local already. We have a Pappy Sino ship arriving at the Fortizar.
Who is it? I can't see. Is it anyone of any importance?
Not that I know of.
Well, he's in Diva, so I know he's with Sandra and Stone.
Well, that guy's trash, isn't he?
Yeah, Sandra and Stone is trash.
So we're aligned to stuff now and doing other things in the tech fleet, and our FC is keeping battle comms.
Shocker.
Yeah, and he seems very serious tonight. Very dedicated to getting the W. So everything's shaping up to be a banner night. If they decide to fight, we're ready for them. I've been eating nothing but red meat for the past 20 years. Not quite that long, but I had salad earlier with chicken. It was really nice.
So Ben, is your guys coming out to this one too?
Well, at the moment, yes.
Good. I know. I don't think anyone's gonna fight. Mifune, how much longer till the thing comes out?
27 minutes.
Okay, so like what? 10 minutes out, we'll ping again to let people know. Okay.
Yep. 10 minutes out, and we'll shove another ping.
I appreciate the 90-something of you that supposedly are sitting here watching. I'm pretty sure it's mostly just people on these fleets wanting to watch themselves.
It's bots. Yeah.
We could maybe do some. We could do some ISOs, Mifune, if your camera, dude.
Like isometric exercises?
No, some like. What the fuck is going on here?
So, Greg, here's the real question. Red Claw, Sable, Halcyon Dawn, Chematura, Skyton, or Interstellar Convergence?
Is that Stellaris? Or Stellaris? I forgot how to say it.
No, that's still Eve. It's just skins. Which skin should I wear?
It's your stellar convergence.
I'm wearing Interstellar Convergence for this.
Man, last time I was this sick, I ate like 6,000 calories in a single day. It was awesome. Man, it wasn't awesome. It hurt, but man, I was so fucking hungry, man.
You get hungry when you're sick too? I do as well.
Well, right now I'm not. I can barely eat. I'm trying to shove the sandwich down my throat. But yeah, it's a different type of sick right now.
Oh,
are you?
So as we are sitting here, the Imperium, I hear, has a new battle cry. If we would, if we would, yes, it's being. We've been linking it in our fleets here and there. So I say we give it a play.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. I believe this is going to be deemed the new Imperium national anthem. So we're gonna play right here, right now for you on
for the first time ever.
For the first time ever on Twitch.
Thank God that no one actually values Mifune's opinion, and it won't be our anthem.
No, this is our new anthem. You shut the fuck up, Avon. This is our new anthem.
Yeah, this really is.
I hope it's wet ass pussy.
I like that song.
It's Dick in the Box from Lonely Island.
Okay, damn y'all.
It's catchy.
We can't hear anything. Oh, hang on.
Yes, the cat is in heat. No, shut up, T-Chain. No.
Oh, I fucking love that.
That was awesome.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, I remember that first popped up in one of the fleets, and I opened it and I just left it open for the rest of the day. I'm like, this is really good.
Hey, Mifune, you want to make a little bet with me?
Depends.
I bet you 5 billion is that won't become the Imperium anthem.
No, I won't take that bet.
With enough shit posting, anything's possible, my friend.
Exactly, with enough shit posting.
Yeah, but I was one of the big shit posters for a long time, and I'm not doing that anymore.
Hey, you're not about that anymore. You're past that life. You're growing up.
Well, I just took a break from me. Just got
mature now, yeah.
He had to deal with, a tree falling on his house.
And moving, and a new house, and retiring from the military.
It's a lot of.
It was a fun couple of months.
Oh my god. I needed this sandwich. Oh my god.
Don't eat with your mouth open.
Are you
one of those ones that make noises like My grandma was the worst. She would make a ton. She would like noises whenever she ate. Oh my god.
So Mifune,
I'm like, stop eating.
You know what my friend bought me the other day?
What?
You might know what this is. He bought me this the other day, wanted me to try it. I don't know if you can see that.
Let me take a closer look.
We can't show that on stream.
Yeah, if that's
it's Pocky. Okay, it's mint flavored Pocky.
Disposable
Okay.
vape. What are you talking about?
No, don't.
You can have vapes on streams.
This is a kid's show. Can't fucking have vapes.
Mifune's been using his vape this whole time.
He's not
Sansky,
a
can you
kid.
juggle?
That's a
Can you
smoke
juggle,
machine.
Sansky? You
It's
seem
for
like the
effect.
kind of guy that can juggle.
I can. Yeah, I don't like how you know that. Yeah, I was in the
Go get
jiggy
your ball-
juggler team.
Wait,
Yeah,
are
go
you a
get your
full-on
balls and,
magician?
juggle.
Wait, what?
Are we doing our impromptu Theta Thursday first annual talent show?
Oh
Yeah, we're still
boy.
working on
Surprise! It's
Let me go grab a
tonight.
guitar.
Guitar.
I'm just picturing Sanchi doing like a full-on magician show right now.
I would imagine Sanchi belting.
I'd be kicked out of the venue. I'd be kicked out of everything. I keep getting kicked out of shit, dude. It's getting fucking annoying. I can take another break from Eve, honestly.
You look
Nah,
like
you're
in
okay,
High
man.
School Musical.
Oh, thank you. Thank
You
you.
can come play dinosaurs with me.
Could play dinosaurs with you. Yeah.
Dinosaurs don't kick you out. They just
No,
eat you.
well,
You can come play Rainbow Six Siege with me.
oh, that game's stressful. I don't want to play that.
Yeah, I thought FC and Eve was stressful until I started getting into Siege competitively. Oh my god, dude!
Quote unquote competitively.
Man, FC and Eve is a fun task. I remember when I started doing it. You got those shakes, you know. I remember when I first joined like a nullsec block. I forgot what it's fucking called, but we go on an op, and even just as a lineman, I was shaking, you know. And I got used to that, and then I started FC, and now I'm just shaking, and I have to talk too. Oh my gosh, there's so much adrenaline doing that kind of shit. And now I'm starting to kind of calm down, at least with the cheap shit, you know. But that's why I like Eve. It's very social and a lot of adrenaline flowing through. So yeah, that's what I have to play.
It is social if your FC lets you talk. I mean, I'm not referring to anybody in particular, but
Mifune, how's it going trying to figure out how we can give people free shit?
Still
we
no
already
response.
know how to do it. It just can't.
We know how to do it, but we just don't have the permissions from the bot to do it. And the people that can give permissions are offline for the night. So
There's
I got
some
my wheel of
advantages of
names.
being in a big organization, right?
Excuse me.
Chris, do it for us.
I've already asked Brisk. He cannot. He checked.
My hands are so
It'll
cold.
be all right, guys. We don't need to sit here and raffle off free shit to actually get views. We just have to
Wait,
have
looking at the-
hard-hitting news.
With looking at the roles in Discord, Mitani can do it.
Yeah,
No,
that sounds
that's
good.
just
We must
rules in
summon-
Discord. I've
summon
already
the
asked.
Connie.
I've already asked Marana. She can't do it either. It's literally only Life Shifter and Jinja, and they're both offline. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Mitani
Oh,
can
by
do
the
that.
way, like I started streaming, and I'm
yeah,
on
we can
the
talk
way
about
to get into like affiliate level, and I need followers.
You need followers. Well, fucking.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we could link your stream. Hang on.
Yeah, it's been late enough. We can link it. So if you enjoy Ben Rush and his potential content,
What you do.
Yeah.
Don't worry about coming up with your own opinion. It's a stressful thing. We got to force
Yeah.
You
It decreased the number of views.
wait, guys, Nico brings up a good point. This is an unreinforced node.
I'm sure it's reinforced.
Is Pappy gonna pass?
I'm sure it's reinforced. I haven't felt a twinge of tie-dye yet, so already doing better than all the gates here.
The node it is okay. So the node is not reinforced.
So I put a link in
Oh.
chat to Ben's
How
Ben's
do we
Twitch
know it's
stream.
not? Did anyone check? How do we check? Or is it just you guys bullshitting?
What's local out there? I can't read that number, Mifune.
347.
347. I have a bigger view of the local for when we actually get closer to the fight.
How many reds are we looking at? Is anyone in there right now?
I don't know. But yeah, so check out Ben's show, Ben_Canadian. Should be just Ben Canada, but details. Cat, I know. See, the cat even agrees. You should watch Ben
Yes.
when they're doing their
Good
thing.
cat. Yeah, go there and follow me so that I can get
what
into
times are you typically streaming?
usually the Tuesday nights, but for now I'll be doing a little bit more since tomorrow is Canada Day. I'll be streaming a lot more for that sole purpose.
And what type of content do you plan on doing? Are you going to be doing mostly just like watch me shoot things around? Are you going to have guests on? Is it going to be a little variety?
So for now, it's mostly testing the new things that came out with CCP and the NPE. After that, I'm trying to get into factional warfare. I had some misadventure yesterday, so if you want to watch that, and now I'm back. I only got one ship and about 1 million ISK on this tune, and I'm not transferring myself any money. So that's gonna be funny. See if I can actually get into something. I just started missions.
I've done that actually myself. I will recommend you if you need a fit. There is a T2 Kestrel fit that will handle up to level 2 missions, and it costs 3 million ISK or something. It's nothing.
Yeah. But
it's really, really friendly.
For now, I'm doing the factional warfare ones. So that's the first time that I did it.
I see Sir Cuddles is back in local chat. Go, Sir Cuddles.
Hell yeah.
Never gives up. Sorry, Ben.
Sorry, keep going, Ben.
So I'm starting with that. After that, I want to do some discoveries show, if I can call it, for the smaller groups that exist in EVE, so that people can actually learn about the different kinds of gameplay that does exist. Having people from wormholes, from the NPSI community, and so on and so forth.
That sounds awesome. That's a fucking agenda structured program that you got over there that we do not have. I should go check that out. Honestly,
thank you.
Check that out. That's fun.
Yeah, so subscribe.
Now, Ben, you play Command and Conquer? I take it, yeah.
Do you know Kane?
Oh, dude, I played the balls off of Command and Conquer. Okay, I know Kane.
So, I just added some CCP people in the partnership Discord. So the only way to determine if a node is reinforced, the only way to figure out the status is an alliance leader has to put in a request for the node to be reinforced, and it is up to that alliance leader, if they deem necessary, to announce whether or not the node is reinforced.
Yeah, so chat is saying no one submitted a petition.
There's no visual in-game or out-of-game check that a node is or is not reinforced. But
that would be a huge vulnerability.
But as long as a node, as long as a request has been submitted before downtime the previous day, then that is the confirmation. So it's all dependent on whether or not Pappy or Matani put in the request or not, and the only way to get that information would be to ask those two people directly. So
is Matani only banned from CSM? He can still do that kind of shit.
He's not banned?
He's not banned from the CSM. He volunteered to step down after the wizard hat.
Oh, well,
he makes it.
I don't think he would run again, only because it's just in poor taste.
According to CCP as well, it is not advertised publicly for the simple reason that people ask for nodes to be reinforced for surprise attacks or other reasons. So there you go.
That'd be funny. You get a notifications like one of your systems been reinforced by a foreign alliance. That'd be exciting. I'd just be filing petitions constantly.
Yes, Gamma, if you go to YouTube and you look up the Matani wizard hat, it was a controversy back when the Matani was on the CSM during EVE Vegas, I believe it was. It was either Vegas or FanFest, one of the EVE events. They had a CSM panel, and Mittens was incredibly drunk. One too
We don't
many.
need to go into the detail. They can go look this shit up themselves.
Yeah,
they're also fucking
You go look it up.
Like,
He made some comments that are definitely not acceptable in this day and age.
He was just doing Matani was just doing Matani. He was just shit posting on the fucking microphone. Someone got up steady spaghetti, and I got kicked off of or whatever happened.
He didn't get kicked off. He voluntarily removed himself from the CSM.
That was many, many years ago, right?
Yes, that was.
Now he's even stronger.
More recently, Mifune, you finished up your run this year for CSM, and you weren't fucking dead last, which is good.
Yeah,
the honor of dead last fell to Redline. So I hear that next year, for CSM 18 or whatever, you're planning on running again.
So I am planning on running again next year. This year, even already. I've signed up for a few online courses, specifically in public relations, and specifically public relations as relating to YouTube and Twitch. And next year, I'm planning to heavily focus on the streaming.
Hang on. I gotta stop you. So, do these courses cost money?
They do.
Sorry. How much? How much? And how do I get in on this racket? I want to fucking.
I think in total for the 5 classes I signed
Redline
up for.
is a friend of the show, so please.
Yeah, Redline's alright.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude.
Fuck you, Redline. Suck my balls.
Nah, he's a good dude, man.
But anyway, in total, I think it costs like $300 for the 5 courses.
Jesus Christ, bud! Give me $500 fucking dollars, and I'll fucking tell you how to be charismatic.
I got a question for you. If Mins came up to you and said, "I will put ballot only if you get a tramp stamp of Fat B," would you do it?
It's not specifically about being charismatic on Twitch or anything. It's more about the business side of things and how to deal with things like growing an audience, how to deal with things like your Twitch affiliate and how that it can affect your taxes, and all about the business side of stuff when it comes to that kind of thing. And a lot of the PR classes kind of deal with general public relations and marketing. So hopefully next year from my campaign, I would very much expect to see me talking a lot about growing the Twitch audience for EVE Online, the YouTube presence of EVE, and everything like that. And recently, this week, I have started a project of my own design. And honestly, I started the project just to kind of shove my code in front of CCP's face and say, hey, this is possible. And specifically, it is anti-screen capture scripting. It's the same kind of stuff that Netflix uses to prevent you from screen recording and pirating your shit.
All right, let me stop you for a second, Mifune. Jesus fucking Christ, is something ever fucking going on? Holy Jesus.
Mifune, go to the Astor House.
Is there stuff happening at the Astor House?
Nope. Like a bunch of us got disconnected, but me included, but we're back.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in other news, we are now at 700. We're now at 700 people.
How many reds? What's the red to blue ratio here?
Mostly blue. It seems. Yeah, it's mostly seeing 700 people in local. I'm gonna get the stuff ready to start streaming the actual fight, so you guys go ahead and shit it up.
This just in, I popped some ibuprofen, and I'm starting to feel a little better now.
Anyways, Don and I are we're putting a symposium on, and it's only 10 billion ISK, and it's how to build your Twitch presence with Don and Greg. It's a new business venture that I just thought of, and we're starting this up.
Lesson 1: any PR is good PR.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, we got a falcon. I see a falcon. I smell a falcon. Is that falcon gonna bring some? No. Never mind. What's the time at?
7 minutes, 30 seconds.
7 minutes. Nah, that's enough time to do something. Who knows? Watch Morbius, I'm sure. Can we stream Morbius on here? Is that allowed? Probably.
Oh man, some Morbin would be fucking great right now.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna sue over us streaming it.
It'll be fine.
Have you guys seen the petition on change.org for Morbius? Have you guys seen that?
No, I have not. What are they trying to petition?
So the thing was, for those who don't get the whole meme, was that people were memeing on Morbius being so bad that
whoa, back the fuck up there, kid. It wasn't bad at all. It was a fucking movie.
So basically people were memeing on it so hard that Sony was like, oh, this must be like really popular, so we'll re-release it in theaters a second time. And they basically re-released it in theaters for a second week, and it got even worse sales than the first time it came out. So after that happened, they people made a change.org petition that basically said, we were all busy that weekend, please release Morbius for a third time.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Just a heads up. I don't know if you guys pay attention to any other INN streams, but I'm going to be doing my own solo venture. It's going to be called Beards and Bubbles with Greg, and it's going to be strictly a hot tub show for adults only, of course.
Oh fuck yeah! Where can I find that? Well, what's the link I should enter into my URL?
It's a work in progress. It'll be obviously on INN because I want the Imperium to benefit the most from this.
You heard it here first.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, go
Beards and Bubbles
to the Imperium OnlyFans if you want to see that.
Oh yeah, we seem to have like a connection issue with DirectX 12. So those that got that, I just been advised to deactivate it on the launcher.
Yeah, it's shit. This entire game is like run by buffoons. Hope that doesn't affect our partnership. Anyways, DirectX 12 sounds like a good idea, right? To me, I don't know. It's new,
apparently
right?
It's causing a lot of crashes.
Yeah, so
it's my second time in the same fleet, so yeah. Usually, I never ever crash.
Oh,
we were told.
Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting update. I just switched to 12. I'm surprised that Mumble just flat out doesn't support it. That's really annoying. That alone is keeping me in 11. And I only ever run the game in lowest settings because I really don't find the effort into putting my computer's electricity in this game for any other graphics. You know, it runs so much better on the lower settings with no drawback. You know.
So right now we're experiencing tie-dye, which isn't like horrible tie-dye, but we're also experiencing lag.
I've got no tie-dye. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't have any tie-dye.
Ooh, I see some yummy fighters.
I don't know what... It is a laser light show going on right now.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. I'm surprised we're not there already.
Is everyone at the Astra House or something?
Are you at the right?
We might have told you that like 10 minutes ago.
Okay,
I've been sending you a Discord PM that said show to the Astra House.
Yeah, you've been paying.
Yeah, like there's 1% left on the armor for the Astra House, and yeah, we're hitting it.
There's not 1%. I show 30%.
Are you into which one are you talking about?
The one in T2.
Oh, a completely
It's not the
different
same
one
one.
from you then.
Mifune, are you in a fleet, Mifune?
No, I'm dealing with the stream is what I'm.
All right. If you,
by the way,
joined Apple's fleet, you could warp like 100 off me. I don't think the PDS is on. Maybe it is now, though.
Why do Apple Pear and Saladin sound so much alike? Are they the same person?
They don't.
I disagree. I get confused when I hear them on comms.
That's because you're weird.
Oh, great. Oh, by the way, thanks for the new follow-up from you guys. I really do appreciate. Those new ones are really great.
Yeah,
No,
everybody that didn't do it, hang on.
I'm sorry. Actually, I might have heard that on the other comm, so it might just sounds weird what I just did. But yeah.
No, that's all right. Yeah, so anybody that hasn't done it yet, you can right-click on that link and open it in a new tab or a new window, and follow that. That is Ben Rush here, who is a good friend to the Imperium and also a good friend to Theta Thursday.
Yep. Like the show.
I'm trying to figure out where Mifune warped on grid so I can try to kill him when he's cloaked.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're fucking warping off now.
I think
Mifune made it.
Yeah, Strauss might just be. We do have a couple of Titans on grid.
I think there's enough DPS there to keep it paused.
Thank you.
Nah, not at all.
Isn't one super enough to pause an Astronews?
Great. Could I do a little shout out?
Absolutely.
For sure, brother.
Great. So I would like to thanks Enzo Dorcia, Tempest Data, and Araki Fiacre for following me on the Twitch on my Twitch. So thank you very much.
Thank
you so much to the wonderful patrons.
No, I don't have a patron.
Known for some reason. I know that name.
Oh, Mifune, go back to the
Who?
Go back to the Fortizar. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tempest
Also,
Data.
why
I
are
know
we
them.
pinged?
Yeah, well, they're from your channel, so I hope you know some of them.
Yeah, let's get another ping out. Let's get the populace knowing that Theta Thursday is covering the exclusive shooting of the T2.
Yeah,
Fortizar.
no other streamers are allowed to watch this. We have
Literally.
claimed rights.
None. Oh, man. This episode of Theta Thursday is not sponsored by Sparkling Ice. It's good. Real good.
We gotta have a name for this one. I say that we call this one the Titty Fuck in T2.
Sure. I got no better idea.
Because I don't know how to do the pings per se, so that's why I need you to do it.
You just fucking copy and paste
Then
them.
why don't you do it, Greg? You're not doing
I'm
anything.
busy. I'm on a fleet, Dawn.
I'm on the fleet too. Oh, how hard is it to target, lock,
I'm
and
also.
shoot?
It's
fucking hard, Dawn.
It's 3 buttons. Put the ping out.
That's a lot of fucking buttons.
Oh my god! Someone broadcasted.
So, anyways, there. Looks like we're putting lead on this Fortizar. It's called Kinky. That's what they named the Fortizar Kinky.
So
I'll
it
do
may
since
like
you guys
being
can't handle copy paste. Just put the same one out. It's fine.
Thanks, Don.
Yeah, just go faster, you fucks.
That was not very creative, Don. I'm sorry.
Hey, they didn't go fast enough, so they get what they get.
And everyone, make sure you link Theta Thursday in the fleet chat and in local, and just whatever chats you got open, just throw it in there. It looks like we are again being bombed by the fort. They're putting up a fierce fight that may result in 1 or 2 deaths of shuttles. So we
if you're lucky,
or if we are unlucky.
There's like one person in this Fortizar, but it could be like a real fucking like good person, right?
What they're probably doing is going, guys, we can't handle what they brought. So we're going to go hit this other really important target. We're going to go shoot this Astra house 6 gates away that they might have put down 2 months ago. But it's totally important. Like, that's what's happening right now. I guarantee it. If they show up, I'd be fucking surprised. Or the other option is, we don't care about that Fortizar anyways. That's fine. We'll blow it up then. Why don't you just pick it up?
I appreciate the effort for the propaganda there, Don.
I try.
Yeah. You
It's
just
not really
talk about
propaganda though when it's real. Or true.
That's right. Now you're talking propaganda. See, the only good propaganda is real propaganda, unless it's not coming from us. Then it's just propaganda, the fake type of propaganda. So
right, well,
you heard it here first.
Unless it comes from us too.
We did have an influx of people joining us back. We are on the second Fortizar of the night. I don't think there's any other forts or anything tonight. This is the main course. We were hoping for some action, but so far it's been a no-show by anybody. The only thing shooting us is the structure. But, one can hope. So, we will be here to watch, because there ain't nothing else to watch right now.
Well, you might have a fleet coming your way.
Really?
Ooh, do we now?
Well, it's us.
I don't think they're going to come in here.
It's a blue fleet. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, darn.
Hey, no intel. Don't tell people stuff.
No. Well, I will never do that.
The Fortizar is owned by P Horde, our fearless enemies.
They're a bunch of dipshits, aren't they?
I mean, they're just another group, just led by some weird Italian guy.
Yeah, but it ain't just P Horde. Like, it's a whole fucking pappy deal, right?
Hey guys,
like they're still against us.
Would you?
What's up,
would you want Carmen Gel on the show?
Why not?
Who's Carmen Gel?
Carmen is a former test FC. I don't know if he's still in test.
Yeah.
I don't care. Can we make fun of him?
Yeah. No, we can't make fun of our guests.
Yes,
we can poke fun. Poke fun is fine.
Okay, all right.
Making fun is not.
I don't know how to.
Like I might have missed someone. Like something I just said this in-game stuff to do.
I don't. What? Weird.
Wait. Weird. Yes, I'm weird.
Don, is it sad that I want to refit my micro warp drive solely to get out of these people's way so I stop getting bumped?
So we can welcome Carmen Gel on to Theta Thursday. How you doing, Carmen Gel?
What's up, Carmen?
Tell us who you are.
That's a great question. You tell me. Who am I?
You're John Cena!
Tell us for the audience.
Well, I will leave it to you. I'm not gonna I will leave it to you to explain that shit. Please, do the intros for me, please.
Okay, I'll just make something up. So this is
You're
KK,
Welsh. He's Welsh. It sounds like
he is a Welsh.
I'm not Welsh. I'm from the south of the UK. It is not Wales. I'm from the south.
He directed the logistics for Stuffed Out, and he since has left and now is no longer playing Eve. But ever since leaving Snuffed Out, he has joined. I don't know.
Are you thinking of Phantomite?
An NPC Corp. Yeah. He's not explaining himself. I don't know him. The audience doesn't know him.
Are you seriously comparing Carmen Shell to Phantomite?
I don't know who Phantom Mike is either. Okay, I barely know who.
That's the dude who.
I don't know if that's on her side. Like
is Phantomite not on the CSM now? Right? That's
no. He hasn't. He's run what 5 years now and still never got on.
Is he actually not gone? I thought he was on the CSM now. Is he not?
No, he's not. Because the thing was, here's the worst part, right? Is there was this whole internal snuff drama during the CSM elections where the snuffed out CEO also ran for CSM and refused to put Phantomite on their CSM ballot because of course the CEO of Snuffed wanted to get on, and so Phantomite started huffing a big blurf about not being on his own alliance ballot, and he quit snuffed out halfway through his campaign. Quit snuffed out, started crying about how High was starting internal drama by not putting him on the ballot and whatnot, and then neither of them fucking won.
Who gives a fuck? Carmen Gel, so what alliance are you with?
So I am in Pandemic Horde right now. Previously, I was a part of Test for a long time, about 5 or 6 years, and then I've been in Pandemic Horde for about 3 or 4 months, I guess.
Are you buddies with Villy?
I know Villy.
But you're not buddies with him, just to be clear. I'll take that as a no. So,
you ever showered with Villy?
I mean,
why are you guys being weird?
What? No, I'm not being weird.
I don't know what is the correct way to characterize the relationships I have had with Villy, but I know Villy, you know, like, we're not like the best fucking tightest friends ever, but I know him.
Have you ever gazed in his beautiful blue eyes?
Oh, God. Hey, Greg, you want to hear something funny?
You make it really weird, bro.
I'm going to trigger someone in here right now.
What's that?
You know what's really weird? P-Horde has yet to show face for this TT Fortizar timer. Which
Mifune, you want to hear someone get triggered in here right now?
I really thought that they would come to fight this.
I'm going to say, Don, watch out your ship.
Oh my god.
Everyone
was just like, pay attention to your ship, and I'm like, with what?
I honestly thought P-Horde would show up for this fight, and...
Yeah, Carmen, are you guys around here, or what's happening?
Who guys are you talking about? Like,
it's the P-Horde. It's the T2 staging Fortizar.
Yeah, your name's on the TSU and the other one, the iHub, and so we're just expecting to get a little bit of drama here.
I mean,
we're gonna get
there's not a lot of drama to be had there. I think you're not gonna see that tonight. So I mean, if you want to pose a question, I can truthfully answer like as much of these as I can.
Like,
but,
honestly, do you know if P-Horde is planning to attend the fight, or have you been like taking a break from Eve so much?
Like the Forza fight?
Yeah.
Probably not. No.
Because there is a guy in the fort right now putting up quite the racket.
You're talking about the T2 Tech V fort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, bud.
Yeah, the former staging Fortizar.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, right? Like, I am not in the loop to know exactly what is going on, but I would be, based on my knowledge, my understanding, the info that I do have, and just my intuition of, like, not being an idiot anymore that much. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, probably not going to be a fight, right?
I got a question for you, bud.
You guys are going to kill it. Like, no, there's not going to be any, like, big drama about it, right?
I've got a little proposition for you. I'm not really sure who's in Horde that you would have to offer, but if we were to trade you, I don't know, Mifune Swordgod, what would you give us for Mifune Swordgod?
Whoa.
That's a good question.
That's a good question, yeah. What is Mifune worth to you?
Dog shit.
There's a big assumption there that we would want Mifune Swordgod to, be involved with us at all.
I've already been in P-Horde once, and I quit after a month. That place is a fucking mess.
What if we also agreed to take Pittsburgh back off your hands?
Oh, God. No. Please, no. Do not give us Pittsburgh.
I like Pittsburgh. He's a good dude.
Fun. He's just,
We'll get him on here.
Isn't he racist?
No.
That's what I heard.
You're just, once again, going off of weird Reddit memes.
I have been poked by Securitas Protector, who is, if you are not aware of this, the guy who is like the guy that runs the main SIG from Horde, who is like deployed fighting down in like the south.
That's Scrub.
I don't know if you guys are interested in like having him on the show to come and chat to you, but he's watching and he has poked me and he's interested in coming on. So
get him on here. Get him on.
Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, get him on. Send him an invite link from Discord.
Is he like a leader or just head of the SIG?
He's I'll let him answer for himself on that, but he is not an inconsequential person in Horde. I would say that much.
All right, I'll get him on here. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
We have certain clearance limits that we have to follow. And unless we can ask certain people. We can't just have anybody on because we're so trusted here.
Well, get those clearances out of the way. Let's get them on here, Don. We'll have a nice conversation with him.
I don't know. Let's have to do a fair day.
Whoa! None of the people that can give that clearance are online right now. So
yeah.
One
of your other people, can you PM me like an invite link and I'll send it to him to get on?
No, we're saying that we can't have him on because we can't ask the right people
because of his position within your scrub organization. He's like too high up in there.
After 1 week where we had Redline on,
no, it wasn't Redline. It's because we had Billy and Pro got on, and we were drunk as shit for 3 hours. That's why. So
that sounds like a lot of fun. Like I spent a lot of time with Billy and Frogod over the years.
It was
like
great
time,
dudes. But the big boys upstairs did
that gets
they had like a panic attack. And we were like,
you get Billy and Frogod on a show late at night, like they've been drinking. Like Frogod especially, right?
I don't think they were drinking. I was drinking. It was interesting.
John's always drinking, so who knows?
No, I'm not.
I've got a lot of time for both of them. I've spent a lot of time over the years with both of them. They're very interesting people that have always got a different perspective on things. A lot of the time, it's very different to what a lot of people have. And even now that they're not around too much, both of them, I still genuinely have a lot of time for them. I think they're fantastic people who've got an enormous amount of experience in the game that is. They've got a perspective that most people in the game don't anymore.
Oh, that's cute. You love them.
That is really cute. So, let me ask you this then: what do you think about this whole offensive deployment by the Imperium? Are you grr at it, or are you like whatever?
Before we ask Carmen any of those questions, you have to realize that Carmen has barely played Eve over the past 3 months.
Yeah. So
Not really true. I've played like a bit of Eve.
Yeah. That's enough. You played it once. Yeah. Who cares?
Clearly, you're an expert. You have an opinion now. So
yeah,
I'm not around in the top levels of the decision making stuff in Pappy anymore.
Oh, I don't care about them. I care about you.
I care about your fairly high level, right? So I kind of like to know a little bit about what's going on. But when you say what's your thoughts on what's going on? What specifically do you mean? Do you have a specific question?
So the Imperium has officially declared war on Fire Coalition for allowing P-Horde to stage out of fire space to harass Imperium allies.
Do you think that's a valid?
Is that basically P-Horde and Fraternity started dicking down on Red Alliance and on Dracarys, and as a retaliation response, we had a Jeff deployment against Fire. And Fire Coalition, came full swing at it. And so Mittens basically said, all right, big dick time, recalled Jeff, and it's a full Alliance deployment now. So that's the whole thing. Basically, the entire Alliance is deployed against Fire Coalition for allowing Pappy to use their space to harass Imperium allies.
Yeah, I'm aware of what is going on. So what is your question?
But the explanation was pretty good, though. Mifune, maybe you could explain it again. But
that's to a point.
I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with what is going on, right? But what is the question?
Do you think it's
Falcon on Grid? Falcon on Grid.
Would you do the same thing?
Who?
One at a time. One at a time, guys.
All right, pick your favorite one then. Go.
Well, why don't you pick the person you want to pose a question, and then I can answer it, and then you can.
Do you think that is a valid reason to go to war? Would Pappy do the same, or
do I think what is a valid reason to go to war?
The reason you're playing hardball with me, bud. So just the reason we went to war, what Mifune just spent 35 minutes talking about, right? Do you think would you consider that if P-Horde was in that same situation, they'd do it too? Are you empathetic to our cause? Is why we are going into fire space.
I think that the things that you are doing are pretty reasonable, and they're things that most big null blocks in the same position that Goons are in would do. I think the messaging behind it is pretty OTT personally. It's not really a big deal thing. The thing that Goons and the Imperium are going to go and do now, and then the messaging around it has been oh my god, it's war, it's hell war. Oh my god, it's a huge thing. And it's it's not really that much of a big deal, and you don't need to message it like that to really achieve the things that you're trying to achieve. But the goals are pretty reasonable. They're pretty normal. That's what like most null blocks in that position would do.
It's not a goal like for say the fucking complete annihilation of an entire fucking coalition, right?
Oh my
like
goodness.
we want to annihilate the Imperium. So
why does your argument have to be one extreme or the other? Like,
well, it is. That's what you guys did, wasn't it? Didn't you guys do that? Like, fucking blew the entirety of New Eden to fight the fucking Goon Menace, and then completely failed, right?
Does that have to frame the entire debate we have about everything about politics and all types?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. It's kind of like, when for about 40 years after a certain European country fucking invaded another European country, how they weren't allowed to have guns for a while.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Keep it together.
Sorry.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here, right? Like, the whole war against the Imperium and the goals that they set for that war with the whole annihilating Imperium thing, that's kind of like that. That's the narrative, right? Just like the narrative of the Imperium, it's plot. It's plot line. That's all it is, right? Like, at the end of the day, it's a game, and we go to war with each other to have fun and blow up internet spaceships, right? Yeah. And then on the big thing, right? I guess on the bigger picture, it's like, yes, it matters, but no, it doesn't. At the same time.
All right, Karma, I got another question for you. So, just politically, why do you think Horde has anything to do with the fact that we're attacking? Obviously, you have structures in there, right? But do you why should Horde be concerned about this offensive, and why? Or should it just be Fire? It's Fire's problem. Because we never declared war directly on anyone. We just kind of drew a circle, like, that's not allowed,
Okay, so I personally don't think that anyone really that's involved in any part of this conflict should be that worried about anything that Goon's going to do personally, right? And I can elaborate on that a little bit later on if you want to chat about it afterwards. But my question to you is who do you think should be worried about it?
I think honestly, personally, it should be XIX worried about it, right? Because the thing is that the only thing that XIX does is they take the drone lands, and that's all they've ever done is hold the drone lands and then rent it out for ISK so that they can make a profit. And we've explored. The weird thing is that you have one side of the political debate saying, "Oh, yes, XIX rents space, but that doesn't matter because Goons did it in the past," and then. That's true. The Imperium used to rent space. We used to rent out period basis to Imperium members, and then we used to rent out Quirius for Quirius.
Mifune, you're gonna have to go faster through this.
Long story short, yes, we have a past of renting, but in the current state of EVE, with the declining PSEU and the complete lack of people in nullsec, the only way to get people interested in nullsec is to present an opportunity for people to move out of high sec and out of low sec. And time again in the current day of EVE, we see groups trying to enter nullsec and then just getting the fucking hammer from P-Horde and XIX saying, hey, cough up the protection money or we're just gonna fucking annihilate you, right? And that doesn't, in the current day in EVE, that doesn't promote healthy gameplay, because of the fact of the low PCU count, right? There's too much space, not enough people to fill it, and we can't get people to fill the space if they're constantly just being bullied into giving up their lunch money.
So speaking about that, right? I mean, I'm not completely, an inside story guy that knows all of the details about what happened here, right? But please, probably someone in the channel knows here what happened with Absolute Will, who were a reasonably somewhat independent entity that lived, I believe, in Tenerife. And they were kind of living there. They were blue with fire, I believe, but they weren't really part of fire at all. They were just kind of a neutral entity that lived there. They were kind of blue there, just not get evicted by them kind of thing. And then when Goons came down there, Goons, I believe, convinced Absolute Will to flip their allegiance away from fire, and flipped all iHub, destroyed all iHubs, and actually like gave a pretty important Fortizar, actually like swapped cyber to Goons too during the part of the deployment when you guys were down in Fatalis. And they were like an independent entity as far as, because I'm not like an expert on like all these like small groups, right? So I'm probably wrong on all this stuff, right? But these guys were like a small independent group that were kind of like living there. They were kind of blue with fire, but they weren't really part of fire. And then like you guys came and like did your thing, and then like you forced them to like flip their allegiance because you were gonna like evict them otherwise. And then like you left anyway, and then they lost all their space, they lost all their structures, all that shit, right? Like, is that the kind of thing that you're talking about? That you need like people like that out in Null? Because your track record being Goons, the track record of Goons, with people like that is pretty fucking bad.
No, I will say, and as playing a devil's advocate, I will say the Imperium has done some pretty shitty things in the past. Like that's
but we keep our word though.
Our reputation.
Like if you're our friend, you're our fucking friend, man. But if you're our enemy, look out, man.
Here's the thing,
right? Right?
So here's the thing, right? Like,
doesn't Dracarys own like an entire region now, or
when it comes to
did something change? I haven't been paying attention.
No. So when it comes to things like the neutral gang in Teniferous and Goons coming to Rumpelstomp, right? Saying, "Hey, flip sides or we'll kill you." That's part of Eve. That's part of Nullsec. It's the problem here is when you go, "Hey, we're going to fucking annihilate you, but before we do that, fork over 15 billion a month and we'll let you live," right? That's where the problem
you did to AOM.
We didn't do that to AOM.
You literally, like, Goons literally extorted AOM
what happened,
for a amount of money to not be on the Vengeance being evicted list.
No,
that literally happened.
What happened with AOM, and I'm not in the channels upstairs, but as far as what I can see as a line member, what happened with AOM, right, was that AOM tried to get goody-goody with one of the Imperium allies and had the account details for the CEO.
I know what happened, and I'm telling you that's not what happened.
Well, that's all that I know, so I'm going off what I know.
I don't have like
some secret.
I don't have like first like hand information on this, but I have like second hand information on a bunch of this stuff, which is like reasonably credible. So like don't take this as like being the absolute truth, right? But this is like what I understand from being told from people who are like quite high level that I think is like quite credible information, right? When the war ended, there was a bunch of people who were living on the borders of Imperium space, and AOM was one of these people. And like, I have most of my information from these AOM groups, but I understand that there was also others who were also in a similar position. And my understanding is, and I could be wrong on this, AOM was approached by Goons, and basically they were told, you guys on the Vengeance list, right? Like, you guys are part of Pappy, fuck you guys, like, you guys live on our border, we can go and evict you anytime we want, like, through fucking 1,000 supers out there going, like, throw you out of space. You guys need to pay us like, a certain amount of money, otherwise you're going on, like, the Vengeance list, and, like, we're going to kick you out. And AOM paid a certain amount of money to be taken off of the Vengeance eviction list from Goons.
I mean, they are off the Vengeance list.
Where are you getting this information from?
I know for a fact this happened. Like, I know for a fact.
Where are you getting this fact from?
From the guy that ran AOM. That he
Who
told
was that?
me that this happened.
Who was the guy?
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum?
Yeah, Fulcrum.
Is that even a real person?
So that may or may not have happened because, like I said,
Sorry.
I'm not
At some point.
I'm not in the channels upstairs, so I don't, know. But just from
Fulcrum doesn't.
Wait a second, Mifune. Wait a second, Mifune. Are you telling us that you don't fucking you're not at the fucking puppet strings of this alliance?
There's some people in the chat saying that Fulcrum didn't run AOM. Like, Fulcrum was like literally like the executive of the alliance. Like, he was the person who ran AOM.
Fulcrum the guy? Wasn't
AOM also was like a group that was like relatively like blue and allied to TES and Legacy for like a lot of years as well. And like, I was pretty high up there during that time, and like Fulcrum was always the person I knew to go and chat to. Like he was like he was the guy that ran AOM. Like you can say what you want, right? But that's pretty much how it works, right? Fulcrum was the guy that ran AOM.
But Carmen, is AOM on the shit list anymore? I don't think so.
For who?
Well, exactly. They're not on the shit list for us. Just because they don't exist isn't really our fault.
I'm not saying it was your fault.
No, it was their fault. They gave us a Keepstar.
I mean,
before dotting the T's and crossing the I's.
All I'm saying is that, you know, like, because of like where they lived, you know, which is, you know, to be fucking honest, right, that was definitely like an intentional move from the leadership of TESS, right, to move them to where they were after the end of the war. You know, they were extorted by goon leadership to pay a tithe to not get evicted, right? And like that's just the game. You can't like be upset about it, right? Like that's just the way things are. I mean, that's fine, right? But don't try to.
They're pretty strong words you're using there, buddy.
That is what happens.
The thing that I'm more concerned about, like as a CSM candidate, as someone who is
fuck out of here, Mifune.
Oh my god, we are not going to go into like I will be running next year. Here's my platform and how.
No,
you guys are so mean.
As my personal thing, right? I look at the God, I can't even remember their name because it was so short lived.
Yeah, not to remember your name.
No, I can't remember the name of the guys, but they were the Omist gang, the guys that tried to set up a neutral null alliance in Omist, right? And they were approached by
Vapor.
What were they?
Vapor. I forget the actual name of it, but like
they're like
By the way,
like
pay attention to the screen, guys. The building's gonna blow up in a second.
Yeah. They're mainly like they were mainly like a high set group or something like that ended up branching into null, right? And then there was a Reddit post that came out that said that they were approached by P Horde asking for billions of ISK, saying, "Hey, give us fucking 40 bill in ISK a month, and we'll let you, you know, set up and live in Omist. Otherwise, we're just going to fucking steamroll you." And that's where I kind of have a problem, where the big null blocks, where, you know, like right now in EVE, we are facing a near Serenity crisis. It's goons and it's Pappy, and that's it. There's
also like a lot of like. There's a lot of like false info going around about this too, right? On this particular thing, right? Like the whole like Omist thing with like the people who are down in Omist, like saying like, oh yeah, like Pandemic Horde, like, you know, made them pay something to like not get evicted or some shit. Like, I mean, I don't know one way or another what actually happened there. Like, I'm not like involved in that, but based on like my knowledge of just how like geopolitics works in EVE, like I would be exceptionally surprised if that actually happens. Like 98 out of 100, I'm like very convinced that just didn't happen.
No!
Sorry.
There is like 700 dudes here and the intel got away.
Hold on,
maybe it did, right? Maybe it did with Omist shit. Like, I can't believe it. I don't believe it.
Including the cameraman, we are moving to the gate. Tie-dye is taking effect, so it is going to take a minute here. He warped to a perch, it seems. He's warping off to planet 6.
He's invisible.
Do we want to bring the conversation back to like more like current day events and like what's going on with like the
I don't know why
and stuff like that?
They're so
we just blew it up.
Like
we just blowed up your fucking your building there, buddy.
Your building.
My building.
Greg, I would like to point out, not to be like the super devil's advocate, but they may or may not still be up on structure amounts against us. We had a lot.
Yeah, well, again, we've got quality people.
Okay.
I think it's like reasonably 50-50, I think, across like all of the 3 goon deployments that have now happened in the last 6 months.
3. What's the third one?
I do gotta give props to the good fight to the Horde people in Poshvin. The Poshvin people have been banding together these past few weeks to try to get P Horde and their structures out of Poshvin. And the very small group, I think it's only like 30 dudes up in Poshvin, they've been putting up the good fight.
Curitas is making a good point in the chat that a keep star is worth a lot of fortizans. So
Yeah,
I
know.
think actually like Horde is up, on the structure trading count pretty much.
What, you mean all those fucking crab stars that we had?
No, the
Whatever.
one keep star in Impasse that was killed recently. Like, we're not talking about the war here, we're talking about the recent deployments in the southeast outside of
I don't
Tartarus.
think that even
no,
happened.
to be fair, no,
That
we're
was
going off
a,
of perceived
that's
value
why we
or
went to
actual value,
war,
because
right?
we only paid 70 bill for it. So that's like a couple forts for
What is
sure.
actual value? Actual value is like
Like
more
200 bill, I think. Roughly 150 to 200, depends on how you fit it.
actual value is what you attribute to it, right? Like, it can be anything,
Okay,
really.
well, it
Like,
was worth
effective
70 bill.
value is like just completely meaningless.
Yeah, well-
it's like actual.
Can I actually
actual value.
get more? Give you some more info about like it was 70 bill, but there was another stuff and like that went with a bunch of structure has been given to RMC in exchange too. So it was a more complex deal.
In either case, the Fortizar is dead.
In exchange for losing all that
We are
space.
We are clocking in at 3 hours for this week's Theta Thursday. So I
Yep,
believe there are
let's
plenty
head
of
out.
people ready for this to end. So we're gonna move on to final thoughts. Sanchki, your final thought.
Alright, he's sick. Anyways,
That's it.
Avon.
Avon.
I like my puppy.
Okay. Ben, final thoughts.
Final thought, vote for me. Oh no, that was the last time. Now, like, go on my stream and follow me, and yeah, have a great time doing it. And thanks for all the follows, actually.
Greg, final thoughts.
Well, I just like to thank everybody for viewing tonight, for tuning in, and again, it's you, the audience, that makes Theta Thursday so great. And thanks to Carmen Gel coming in late minute here. Good sport, bud. Ben, always a pleasure. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
And with our usual Sanchki, Avon, Don Mifune, it's always a pleasure working with both of you.
Yeah. Carmen, your final thought for the evening?
I've got a final thought for the evening.
Oh.
So my final thought for the evening, right, is something I've been thinking about for quite a long time, having been involved in somewhat like leadership and FCing stuff in EVE for a while. Basically, what I've seen, right, is that on both sides of the fence, from every kind of conflict or war or whatever, everyone spins a bunch about what they're doing and what they did well and what they didn't do well and all that kind of shit, right? And like, you can't really take it away from them because it's just like what you almost have to do generally for pretty much like any kind of like leadership. If you run a company, right, you kind of have to do a little bit of this too, right? But the thing that I think a lot of people don't remember all the time is that when you see your side of it and then you see the other person's side of it, like, you don't always remember that like your side is spinning a little bit and their side is spinning a little bit, and like no one often has that like reality check that like, both sides are kind of like spinning a little bit. And I try to be like a little bit impartial and like fairly like reasonable when I come on like shows like this and that shit. But for the most part, like, you see a ping, it's like they're just chatting shit, right? They're just trying to like rile you up, like blah blah fucking, it's what it's all about, There's an exceptionally small amount of times and small amount of people who are going to be actually like chatting to you from a position of leadership to a position of membership where they're actually going to be like on the level with you. And like, it's not as like extreme as you think or you hear all the time, right? Like, there's a lot of like, there's a lot of spinning and like fucking like shit talking and like, trying to like get you to like go and do stuff, right? It's like, trying to like, I lose the words, right? Because it's like really late here. It's like 4 in the fucking morning, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, both sides do a lot of it, and there is not very much of like the very real middle ground talking of like, oh yeah, this is actually what happened, right? And when you chat to people like in like the smoky little back rooms and stuff, you get a lot more of that. And when you see like the pings and that shit from both sides, it's a totally different story, right? And it's the same for both sides all the time. So just whenever you see that shit, take it with a little bit of pinch of salt. Always appreciate that there's a little bit of a narrative there, a little bit of a story. They're trying to like tell you that their story to get you involved in their story, right? And if you want the genuine truth, just always think that there's a little bit of some stuff behind the scenes there from everyone, from all sides, from every alliance, from every people of leadership you'll ever speak to. It's always like that.
Well, I appreciate your take, Carmen, but we don't spin in the Imperium.
Just
Sorry,
fact
Greg.
line.
Everything that comes out of
Drama.
Greg's mouth is absolute garbage.
True, absolutely true,
We
Don.
love him. We love him.
And that's why
But
he's always right.
been deep dicking some goon dick.
What are you talking about, Don?
Yeah,
Why does it
Don,
always
you're
come
being-
back
You're
to
always
you
the
talking about?
worst when it comes to like non-Imperium guests.
Thank you very much for having me on the show today, by the way. I really appreciate that.
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
coming.
you joining us.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Oh, wow.
And then Mifune and I think our final thoughts are: have a great week, guys, because it's been 3 hours.
Yep, pretty much.
Thanks,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy Canada Day.
Yeah,
Happy
thank you,
Canada.
everyone.
Happy Canada Day to all our Canadians.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. All right, guys. Good night.